gonna hop off in about 10 minutes. There, my food's in the oven.
That's fine, but we're live.
Gotcha. Hello, people of the internet.
Yes, hello.
It is us.
Oh,
What? Oh man, my brain's just like I just realized we haven't come up with a name for this group yet. In keeping with tradition.
First of all, Milla, I already made a tweet last week literally being about this group is the only group I've ever had a D&D party name in. And it's still... Yeah, and for those...
we earned our stupid name.
I was about to say, for those who are watching on YouTube and don't follow me on Twitter, yes, the only ever canon D&D party name I've had is Comedy of Errors.
We just never told anyone, because how do you approach that?
We didn't want to say it out loud. It's embarrassing, but in the dumbest possible way.
To be fair, we came up with the name halfway through the Tomb of the Annihilation, and when we got out, nobody asked.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happens in the tomb stays in the tomb, apparently. It also includes adventuring party names.
True.
I mean, to be fair, most of the people that entered the tomb didn't come back out, so we were kind of special.
True. Only a Serac and the Hags might have known, but they're dead.
Also,
only one of them can come back.
Also, the CR13 monster that we missed on the puzzle level.
All right.
I'm not saying what it is because that's a spoiler and we didn't get to it, but I knew, and that was one of the only two secrets of the entire campaign I knew, was that and the other CR13, like, optional monster that we could have unleashed. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Milla.
Oh, for sure, Vaughn.
See, I want to ask a question, but I don't want to spoil anything.
No, it's actually better that we don't, if we ever go back to that campaign.
Well, no. One, we would have to bust our ass to do. The other one, we would have to get back in and literally unbreak the fucking puzzle, which I don't think we can.
Hell yeah.
Right, that's true.
I'm sure there's still plenty to do around Schult.
Oh, I know.
Oh, yeah.
I know there is because I'm friends with Miss Tweedum, who also played in a Tomb game, who was far behind us. They did a lot of the side quests. They encountered the dragon and the kobolds.
I mean, we encountered the dragon, just not the kobolds.
Yeah, no, they went into the entire thing because they got the dwarf adventurer who got scarred by the dragon, so they did that whole side quest and also the pirates.
Oh yeah, that's right. We did leave the pirates to their business.
Yeah, I do love that about our group. We just like straight line.
Because
there's some other stuff going on in the background. Straight line.
Well, no, this is actually
Look,
something
we also left the kobolds alone.
Well, no, it's something I actually learned from because I've been also watching Monty play through the Dungeon of the Mad Mage with her gang. And so something I've learned is that most DMs find out how this module is supposed to be run, and then they go to Reddit, and then they'd be like, oh, there's this totally legal, like, module that is a better starting adventure than the hook they give you for Tomb of Annihilation so that you guys can go run around and have fun. That's how people are supposed to run, and we didn't.
Oh, well, hey,
Yeah,
I like the way we did it, to be fair.
Yeah.
Don't spell it the Dungeon I made for me because I do that on Sunday.
I
Look,
won't.
man, we went on hard mode for you, for your entertainment. Please be happy for that.
Are you not entertained?
I can say several people are because I've met a current DM of mine through this game, and also someone binged the entire series in about 3 weeks, and commented on every episode they thought apropos. So hey, Dark Vizard, I see you. Don't worry, don't worry. We appreciate your patronage on YouTube.
Thank you, Dark Vizard. We appreciate you.
That being said, how about we start going around the horn? Who wants to jump on the grenade first? Not me.
I'll do it. Fuck it. Hello, my name is Dilo13. You can find me on Twitter at Delino1338. We'll never call it X. You can't pay me to call it X. Find me on Twitch and YouTube at Delino13. We'll talk about or where we can find me later in terms of stream stuff at the end. And hot play Hoshi.
Hello, everybody. I'm Royal Hoshi. You can find me on Blue Sky and on YouTube and on Twitch as Royal Hoshi. You can also find me on Draco's channels on Fridays. And Caitlin.
Hi, I'm Caitlin C37. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Caitlin C37, where I do art. Hey, you don't even have to follow me. However, you should go to my Twitter, because I am currently fighting mutuals of Colonel the Cheru, and you should vote for me so that I can destroy everybody.
You need to realize I've been voting for I've literally been voting for every person who I'm a friend of in that, and I'm just like, yeah, no, I don't know this person, yes. I'm just glad nobody I know is going up against anyone else.
I love how Punk was just like, hey, you should vote for me. I'm like, I wouldn't even need bribes for you to do that for you.
I didn't even know there was a vote going on.
I was like, Punk, we shared a basement together. Of course I'm going to vote for you.
Yep. You can just find it in my comments very easily. I'm bribing people, however. I want to thoroughly destroy, so, you know.
True, I've seen your lingerie fan art. That was like the first thing I saw that morning, so thank you for that.
Yep, Weigel's eyebrows.
Destroy with the power of pixels and brushes.
Also, Zelda Moore wants to say you did a fantastic job of Clown Dak.
Yes, thank you.
Also, the party finally got to the map you drew for me, and it was great.
Yeah.
I honestly love that map.
It's so good.
That whole campaign was amazing. If you guys haven't seen Rebellion Nightmares on Draco's channel, watch it. It was fun.
But yeah, who now wants to go next?
Well, you know, we mentioned my thing. I'll go unless there's someone else who wants to go.
Yeah, you know what? Go ahead, hot potato, Draco, go.
All right, on Twitter you can find me as DMagnius. On Blue Sky, the butterfly website, you can find me as Draco Magnius, all one word. And here on Twitch as Draco_Magnius. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Fridays. I think at the end of the stream I'll go more into what I stream. And Melo, think fast.
Hello, I'm Miller Ninja. You can find me Birdie Birdsite, Miller Ninja. Blue Sky is being displaced at the moment because I need to figure out how to get my account back since I had to get a new phone before my hiatus from vacation stuff. But you can also find me hanging around on Twitch at Miller Ninja. Also, opposite of this campaign every other Tuesday at twitch.tv/LeJake, where we go through Charles Vinos. Legacy of the Dealbreakers Volume 2. Aside from that, Choco, go.
Choco, you there?
Chaco?
Choco.
Did we lose Chaco? Oh, there he is.
Oh,
Sorry,
there.
I had to step away for food.
As is tradition.
I'm gonna have to do that now. Actually, I'm gonna go do that right now. I'll be right back.
I have pizza.
Great.
Excellent.
Pizza's good.
Yeah. Quick plug yourself, Choco, go. That's the head.
Stop eating pizza and plug yourself.
Oh, hi, I'm Choco. You can find me on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter, Choco Zombie 101. Here Tuesdays, every other Tuesday, playing Wild Beyond the Witchlight, aka Feys of Our Lives, and then also every Tuesday and/or Saturday, schedule pending myself and Deluna over on twitch.tv/TwitchThePerson for Power Ranger Cyber Strike, where I play our Red Ranger. Someone else go.
I think that's everybody but me, so hi! You've already found me here at twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Blue Sky, at Burnout Vaughn, and on Patreon at Burnout's Bar, where, oh boy, this is the first time I've gotten to stream 2 days in a row in a while, and, a lot of things have happened. Only thing I'll really say, I'll show later near the end, is that the next episode of Those Who Wander is slightly off schedule and now its own thing. The next session will be on the 14th, so look forward to that. But now that we got that out of the way, Milo, why don't you just take us away?
Sure. Hello and welcome everyone to session 2 of Feys of Our Lives, the Wild Beyond the Witchlight campaign. Where last we left our guests as they strode into the grounds of the Witchlight Carnival, Vexa, Rudy, Dub, Criticus, Sola, and Sandara. They felt compelled to be drawn into the Witchlight Carnival because long ago, each of them had lost something that was valuable to them. And in their efforts to try and figure out what drew them in here, as well as try to figure out where the things were that they were lost, so far, they've been having a good time here at the Witchlight Carnival, including but not limited to wandering to lost property and finding a lost child that got scared by a friendly displacer beast. Wandering over towards the snail racing, where, in spite of their large look, the snails put on quite an impressive pace. And in the middle of the race, Solon came out on top, but unfortunately for Prid, he came in last place. And despite tensions nearly coming to a boil fever pitch, they decided to scout out some of the other stalls nearby the Pixie Kingdom and try themselves in games of skill and chance. After which, after being inebriated by Sadara's surprisingly stash of alcoholic flavored candies, they wandered over to the Bubble Pop Teapot. And through some finagling, the majority of them managed to roll their way towards the Dragonfly rides. Whereas Rudy, in his efforts to try and make his way over, instead has floated on down towards the Calliope. So that's where we'll find ourselves to start off with. Deluna, are you good to
Yes, I'm
start
back.
with Rudy? Excellent. So let me set the scene one more time, because I know it's been about a month since we last played. Let's see. A merry tune spills forth from an instrument on the back of a brightly painted wagon. A monkey wearing a cloak covered with buttons turns a handle at the wagon's rear, sending music into the air from rows of golden whistles. As you watch, Rudy, a goblin dressed as a ladybug toddles up to you, rattling a tin cup.
Okay, so I'm never riding that way again.
As
Yeah.
the Calliope continues to play, you actually hear the monkey speak. Spare a button, if you please. Also a desk to all of these. I offer nothing in its place, besides a smile upon my face.
A button?
Sadara's eyes wide. A talking monkey? Yes. Here she goes to try to pet it.
You're
Oh.
not with me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
you're
I
right
recall,
there
you
with
made
the
it with
rest of
everyone
us.
else towards the Dragonfly rides.
Brody's on
Oh,
his own.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about that.
Also, Bill, the map.
Oh, right. Well, as is tradition, I forget to change the map. Let me remedy that. Thank you.
Works.
Also, I want to just point out Predicats has probably just been shoulder checking and jumping over and just menacing everyone as he was running along below all of the bubbles.
And
Like-
much to your chagrin, as you made your way over, you noticed first with Sola, she gently began to drift down, and then everyone else in the bubbles that were right behind her also began to gently drift down.
Do I still? Can I roll a perception check to see if I see the bubbles?
Yeah, I'll allow a perception check from you.
A 6. I don't see shit.
6. Okay. All right. Yeah, you're not exactly. You think you saw the direction where they went, but you can't really see the bubbles now.
Is that a way to travel? We're going to the Dragonfly rides, right? Or
Well, we're supposed to actually be going to the big top, but then drunk Sola decided let's take a detour.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my fault she can't handle her lollipops.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna like Brody's gonna look. Oh, so I guess it took me right where I needed to go then. Like seeing the big top, he's just gonna wait there for you guys.
As the goblin that has that little tin cup just kind of riles up, like, kind of shakes it.
Look, tell me what a button is, and I'll give it to you.
Oh, you don't know what a button is? You know, something for the button for your shirt. And she kind of looks over and also kind of motions towards the monkey as it just kind of walks over. It's just like, you know, like these. Yeah. As the monkey just kind of nods.
Oh, I have plenty of those. There you go. He cuts one off. Like he takes his dagger out, cuts one off his jacket.
Oh, thank you very kindly. As
Actually, bit of a favor. How far away are the dragonfly rides from here?
the goblin speaks up. Oh, you just go right down that path there, just over the bridge and to the right. That's where the dragonfly rides are.
Cool. You know what? I was gonna wait here, but I don't know how long it's gonna take, so I'm gonna say go that. I'll get too far away from that group. Brody starts
Alright.
making his way over.
All right. Let me just gotta modify something quick here.
No, while you're doing that, retroactively, I thought about something over the break we had. Would it be possible to look around the carnival from the bubbles just to see if I could see a Displacer Beast kitten roaming around anywhere?
Yeah, you could retroactively give me a perception check.
Perception. Not my best, but we'll see how I do. Oh, 19.
19. Interesting. Okay. Let me just look something else up here real quick. Let me just see. Sorry.
No worries.
Class. However, as you were looking around the carnival, you do not see anything that looks like a displacer beast. However, as you were approaching some of the stalls that were up over here, mounted on top of one of the stalls, just kind of barely peeking out of sight, saw a tiny but rather strange creature that, from where you were floating up, the best way to describe it is it was humanoid looking. It had what you could describe as green skin, very shoddy looking clothes, but the most distracting feature of it was these massive eyes that it had. Looked almost frog-like if you could put a name to the creature of it, but then again, it was more humanoid than anything else. Didn't look amphibian aside from the eyes. And as you begin to float down, you see it vanish from on top of the stall, and it ducks out of sight.
Good little fellow.
and I will set the scene once more for the Dragonfly ride. Huge lily pads rest on the surface of a pool glistening with phosphorescent algae. Giant dragonflies use the lily pads as landing platforms, buzzing loudly overhead with wings as brilliant as stained glass windows, and alighting briefly to drop off and pick up excited passengers. Near the entrance, a small, smiling, familiar tree turns your way and beckons you over, and a familiar red squirrel clings to its leafy canopy, peering at you suspiciously.
I assume I am still somewhat inebriated, yes?
We'll say for flavor-wise, I say you probably, the buzz is starting to wear off a little bit.
Alright.
Not hangover, but, you're starting to sober up slightly.
Okie dokie.
But yeah, the tree-like creature just kind of waves at you and beckons you over. Hey! Hello!
Hello.
Oh. Nice of you to swing on by. Didn't give my name earlier. He kind of leans in and just kind of sticks a hand up like he's whispering to you. It's Northwind.
Nice to meet you, Northwind.
I think he did give us his name. It's in my notes.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure he did.
Just in case you can't remember it. As he just kind of wanders out. And this is Red.
Hello, Red. And also, it's okay. I had a couple of really good lollipops. I couldn't remember your name, so that's fine. You know what? I appreciate the reminder.
It's no big deal. As Red just kind of chimes in a little bit. Oh yeah. That little trick thing you did earlier. Neat. But I just realized that, unless I... you're not as suspicious as you were when I first met you, so, we're cool now.
Not suspicious, alright.
I just imagined Sola doing the, ooh, don't be suspicious.
Little dance, little dance. Am I close to it at this point?
At the beginning of the conversation, I'll say you'll have caught up with them at this point, Rudy.
So that was a fucking horrible way to travel.
I thought it was kind of fun.
You were
I was
off
entertained.
course.
Just be glad you started to land before I had to shoot you out of the sky.
Appreciate that.
No,
by the
you
way,
went you went the right direction. I was talking to and just gestures to everyone else.
I mean, in my defense, we were following Sola.
Yeah, like the big top's that way, guys. Unless you want to ride this ride.
And I mean, in my defense, it was a great view.
Can't deny it. She's right.
Look, under any other circumstance, I would have been amazed to be up in the air, but I just don't ever want to travel like double again.
Wait, I thought you can fly.
I can't fly. It's a very sore subject for most Kenku.
I think that's another people, isn't it? That could fly.
They're called Aarakocra. Most of the ones I've met are assholes.
That's the one.
Well, come. We must get to the big top. We only have so much time before the next event starts.
You sure you don't want to ride on the dragonflies? As Northwind just kind of looks over to everyone.
I mean, I'd like to.
It's only
Do-
one ticket punch.
Do we have time before the big top show, do you know? I'm not really good at keeping track of that sort of thing.
An hour and a half.
Yeah, about an hour and a half, Red chimes in.
Yeah, we have time.
Come on, Radicats, let's ride some dragonflies to kill a little bit more time, and then we can head right back to the big top. Otherwise, we're just sitting there waiting, and what's the fun in that?
He will spray a big plume of smoke from his pipe right in your face and go, fine.
Radagast. He would be the guy that would show up at the airport 4 hours early.
You never know,
Alright.
man. Those flights, they change every day.
True.
Sodara was like slowly inching towards the dragonfly, right?
Alright, that'll be 1 punch, please.
Oh, right. That was a thing.
This is why I literally had to make one of those like counters on my sheet for it.
Yeah, I put it in my notes. I'm at 36 after this gets punched.
Alright, so who was wanting to take a ride on the giant dragonflies?
Me.
You can't see it, I'm raising my
Yeah.
hand.
So
Was it-
Darren, Dom,
It was one
so,
punch, right?
Yes.
1 punch. Vexa, you said you wanted to, right?
Yep, that's because we'll also.
Brody will.
Alright,
So I think
How
it's just
about you,
basically
Pin Kit?
everyone.
okay. Alright, as you kind of wait in line, we'll say Rudy or Solov, you're the first one in line. You managed to make your way. Eventually, as there's a little bit of that jetty that is basically around the shore, and you see that as the dragonfly goes to the jetty, drops it off, and it just kind of hovers in places as it kind of waits for you.
Ooh. Then just and let's get right on there.
All right, you make your way onto the dragonfly, and as you make your way to the dragonfly, its wings begin to flutter faster and faster as it begins to lift off from the jetty. And everyone roll a perception check for me quick.
Perception.
14.
Perception
10.
19.
20.
17.
12.
All right, so everyone, gotta take turns. So as Sola gets on predicate, your dragonfly begins to make its way down as you make your way. There's another lily pad nearby where another dragonfly is currently taking off. You all see that as this dragonfly begins to take off, you see that there is the first thing that strikes you catches your attention is that you see a human woman currently sprinting past you from the dragonfly. And the second thing you notice is that the dragonfly is acting very erratically as it begins to take off, and there's an older dwarf who is at this point rather precariously hanging on for dear life as he is almost thrown off of his dragonfly as it begins to take off. Oh! Man!
Oh,
Get
God.
me down! What do you guys do?
Yeah.
By the gods, can we just not have one thing?
Sodara goes running up and tries to talk to the dragonfly.
Oh, at this point, the dragonfly is up in the air.
Let's see.
I try to find another dragonfly.
We are going. How far away is it from me?
It's about. Oh, we'll say at this point, this dragonfly is probably about 20 feet from you as it's flying around.
You know what? To my little guy, I'm just going to ask. Can you understand me?
Do you have your, It just kind of looks up. It doesn't really acknowledge you.
You know what? Flap your wings twice if you understand me.
It keeps flapping its wings because it's currently taking off.
I'll take it. Because as far as I'm concerned, that still counts. I'm going to command the one that's carrying the dwarf down.
Okay. Let's see. Speaker on spells no effect if there is a dead or if it doesn't understand your language. Let me double check real quick. Just to make sure. The spell doesn't work because it doesn't know any languages.
Heck.
Don't worry, I have a thing for this. Because I want to assume a
do
large
too. creature
creature has a certain amount of health. I'm actually going to use one of my invocations tied to my Pact of the Pipe. Do. Roiling Cloud. I can cast I can cast Dust Devil as a second level spell at will. So literally, you guys will see a tornado spew from his pipe up towards this thing and smack it in the face.
Oh, so you're going to attack the dragonfly?
Smack it. It's 1d8. And also pushes it 10 feet in a different direction to let it know that it should probably start acting right.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get some initiatives out of the way just to kind of resolve how this is going to play out.
Okay.
Sounds good. I got a 5.
First initiative rules of the game, oh boy.
Whoa, boy.
No, I think we rolled initiative for the last race.
That's
You
true.
did.
we did.
No, there wasn't really an initiative for that. It was just everybody kind of went at the same time.
Oh, I could have swore we did.
All right, let me grab some appropriate this. Let's see.
Also, DeLuna, you need to roll.
Oh.
Shit, I got a 1.
You have a +3 and you did worse than I did with a 0. That's how it happens sometimes.
I still have a
That's
3.
You know what? Just the turn of the mind on this. Let's see as I get going.
I still go last.
Oh my god, you do! I didn't even notice the 3. We rolled great.
Wow.
I
Let's see.
had to stop that. I just needed to get to it.
2 of us are only 2 of us rolled double digits. Heck yeah.
All right. So getting here. All right. Let's something good. So we'll start with after Predicate has casted his
Dust
Dust
Devil.
Devil.
DC 15.
Yep, DC 15. All right. That's a failure.
So it takes 5 points of damage and is pushed 10 feet downward.
Okay. Roll an intimidation check with this as well.
No problem. Do-do-do-do. That's a 23. I should also mention, I can speak to animals at will. He will literally just say, if it meets his eyes, land.
Okay. All right. You basically hear it say "ow" as you smack him with the Dust Devil. Sidar, what do you do? As the dragonfly gets knocked down 10 feet, but it's still flying.
Wouldn't I be next in initiative?
Oh, I'm sorry. Doff, I'm sorry. I completely missed that. Doff,
No
what do
worries.
you do?
Approximately how many feet away is it from us at this point? Is it
Uh,
within 60?
yeah, I'd say it's fair to be within 60.
All right. He'll look at the dragonfly. I do think you should probably land. He looks a bit serious. Perhaps you should be a little more debutante. And red light will glow from his teapot as he casts a hex. Hesitate. It can only move or take an action, but not both.
Ah. Alright, so wisdom save. That's a failure.
And because I can, for my bonus action, he'll chuckle a little bit, amused at the whole situation, and that will extend the duration of my hesitate on him. Normally it would be to the end of my next turn. Now it will be to the end of the turn after next turn.
Okay.
I love that cackle as a feature.
It's pretty great.
Alright. Next up, actually I just realized, Rudy, it's your turn.
Shit, how? Like, these things in my. I don't want to play this. I don't want to destroy their. I don't think destroying their dragon. Milla.
Oh, what was that? I'm sorry,
Like
you cut out.
he's asking Ness like, how do I want to play this? I don't think destroying or killing the dragonfly is gonna be a good look for.
No. No.
Do right now. If things get worse, like Rhodey's gonna hold action with for an Elder's Blast if anything if anything bad happens.
Okay.
Like-
So you're gonna hold action for that. So if anything bad happens that would compromise it, you would cast Eldritch Blast at the Dragonfly. Gotcha.
Yep.
Anything else for your turn, Rudy?
No, that's it.
All right, Sadara, you're up.
Sadara walks up as close as she can to it. And she's going to speak with it. But speak of the ancient beast. Large size or larger creatures has a friendly disposition towards me unless I attack them. I have advantage check on charisma checks and maybe against the beast or larger. So she's gonna tell, why don't you land and tell me what's going on? I can probably help you, and we can probably get through with this together. There's no need to get mad or go on a rampage.
Let's see. Just something here. What? Nasty things, woman said. As you hear the dragonfly kind of speak, and at this point you hear this as well, predicates. Nasty things said things will eat me. And
Nothing's gonna eat you. Calm down. Just land, and everything will be fine.
all right. I'll allow you a persuasion check with advantage for that.
Persuasion 18.
18. Okay. Let's see. Anything else for your turn then?
If it lands, she's going to just pet it and
Okay.
soothe it.
Right. Next up will be the dragonfly. The dragonfly was like, okay, and it gently begins to land and drops the dwarf gently on the ground. And with that, I think it's safe to say that'll take us out of initiative.
It's okay. It's okay. Shh.
Veska is going to wander over and just see if the dwarf needs medical attention.
Give me a medicine check.
23.
23. You know, just some psychological trauma, just, you know, from dangling precariously, but he seems to be physically fine. And as you get a closer look at this elderly-looking dwarf, the thing that stands out with him the most is that he has a light blue beard on him.
She'll raise an eyebrow at that. Curious. She'll kind of pat him on the back. Are you alright, gentlemen?
What? I think I'm fine. Oh, my heart. Oh.
You look a little shaken up there, bub.
I don't know. It was just a dragonfly took off before I had a chance to get myself fastened properly with the harness and yeah. Solo, you would have realized this as you went to mount up. You actually have a harness that's kind of strapped to you to kind of secure you to your dragonfly. As your dragonfly's gonna continue to fly off at this point.
Wait, whose?
Yours.
Oh, and I'm still attached?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, no, we can let this happen.
I'd say at this point, Perdicott just walks up to the dragonfly, like, he's standing in front of its face, looking into its giant eyes and being like, explain, why were you afraid?
That one person that just ran from me said that, if I don't take off now, then I would be eaten.
He'll turn to the door. Did you threaten this beast?
Who were you talking to?
The dwarf. Because that's what it sounded like. It sounded like it said the dwarf threatened it.
No, I didn't say a dang thing to this dragonfly.
That's not what the dragonfly says.
No, the woman that ran off.
Oh. Not that problem. She is gone. She won't hurt you. He says to the dragonfly.
You're such a smooth talker with animals, aren't you?
Stone grinding head turn, look into black vacant eyes, no response.
She gives you a soulless stare back as she continues to pet the dragonfly.
Solo's flying off in the background. Whee!
Yep.
I smash doing a loop-de-loop.
Rhodey sees us. Well, at least one of us is having fun. Should we go on our ride? We still got about an hour 15 left.
Well, there's no way we can deal with that lady. She's gone, so I don't see why not. I'm sure that won't come up or anything.
Perdicott just looked at Sandara. Do you want to deal with the problem, child, or should I?
Points to Sola.
No. He points. He points to the dragonfly. Also, fucking damn it, Caitlin! I saw what you posted. No, he's literally pointing at the dragonfly. Do you want to ride it and make it feel safe, or should he?
I will deal with it.
Fine. And Perdicott will just go back into whatever form of line there has, and just be like, look at the guy and be like, "We've handled our business. Get going."
Okay. As Northwind will just kind of look over to everyone's like, well, as you were. Thanks for helping them out, by the way.
No problem.
Happy to help any way we could.
I saw Cinderella looks at the dragonfly. You think you're good for another ride? And she smiled towards it.
dragonfly sniffling noises and... Okay. Sure. It's basically my job here.
Just thinking, just Flintstone's heart turned to the camera. It's 11.
Yeah.
Dear Lord, now I'm imagining the Flintstones with an ATV.
Mm-hmm.
I think they actually had that type of episode.
I think so too. I don't remember. But Sidara straps in onto the dragonfly.
So, as you go to continue on your rides, eventually, one by one, as your dragonflies are brought down, Northwind begins to take care of the harness as each of you are mounted up on your respective butterflies and begin to fly around. Anything else you guys want to do in particular while you're in mid-flight?
Vesca's going to do a perception check for that lady that ran off.
Sidara's gonna ask the dragonfly, if he sees the woman, let her know and she will deal with her.
I'll do my best to look. I mean, I have to make sure the people flying on my back don't fall off, but I'll try. Let's see.
That's a nat 20 on that perception check.
For
Damn.
25. Okay. As with your highest, you're looking over this, Vexa.
What do my elf eyes see?
It's weird. As you kind of look out, you try to spy looking for that one woman, but as you're looking your way around the grounds trying to see if you find that woman you remember seeing, you do see someone else, though, as kind of walking from a break in the crowd, you do actually see a Kenku walking about. Specifically a black crow Kenku.
Curious. She's gonna turn to look at Rudy. If they're like in the general, if they're like next to each other at some point during the flight.
Yeah, I'll
And-
say you two are fine, basically in tandem at this point.
And she'll kind of like trying not to like let go of the reins or anything. She'll kind of like motion Rudy and say, "I believe there was one of your people down there. A black Kenku I spotted."
That doesn't surprise me. Plenty of us travel along these days.
Unfortunately, I cannot locate the woman in question that was being rather rude earlier.
Speaking from experience, if you did something that stupid, you wanna lay low for a while. We'll probably find her later.
Vesca will shrug and continue to let the ride play out.
Alright. Let's see. Predicates, Sola, do you intend to do anything during your part of the flight?
No, he just kind of like sits there and enjoys the wind.
Just,
Not even so
Honestly,
much
like,
that, just like, this is nice, like being on top of a tall tree.
Honestly, Rhodey, like, where Chaco, like your character saw, like, Rhodey is having a blast right now. You could, he can't smile, but you could see it in his eyes. He is really happy with this.
There's two things I can think of I want to do.
Yeah. Solo, you were saying? Or are you trying to...
Let him go first. I have nothing
Okay.
specific.
Alright.
Tom's gonna lift up his hat a little bit, and he's gonna ask Dorman, "Would you like to go for a fly, or are you good just sleeping for the time being?"
Are you asking this as you're in mid-flight or before you take off?
Probably ask before flight. Unless he didn't get the opportunity to.
Well, if you're asking before, he'll yawn. Backs his lips a little bit. Sure, I guess.
I figured it'd be good to stretch your wings a little bit.
Oh, okay. Wait, and as you go up, you just hear him go, wait, nonchalantly.
And then the second thing is he's going to look around for Star from the dragonfly back.
All right. Yeah, sure. Give me another perception check.
That is an 8.
Let's see. As you're kind of looking around, trying to see some other sites, about the best you can get a sight of is from the Feys orchard that's nearby. You see a bunch of people that are kind of gathered about there, but aside from that, you're not really able to discern anything of note.
Alright, that's it for me.
Alright, Caitlin, did you think of anything for Sola?
She was just going to see if there was anything very standout-ish while she was up in the air. Anything exciting, anything weird, that kind of thing.
Alright, perception check from you.
19.
19, okay. Well, as you're kind of surveying about, if I recall, you last session you had asked about, I think it was you that asked if there were any giant creatures.
That was me.
Oh, that was Sidara, right? Never mind then. Well, as you're kind of looking about, you look and you see the river that's kind of widening about.
Mm-hmm.
You do get a look at the giant swans that are just kind of meandering about the river, which basically wraps around the entirety of the carnival.
Ooh. Well, more rides over there, she says, pointing in the general direction.
Yep.
We got swans.
And with that perception check, yeah, it does look like the main dock for them is right over here.
Sidara's eyes turn in wonders.
Meanwhile, I just realized, since we're talking about, like, steamboats and stuff, Prairie de Cots looks like he has a steampunk, like, dragonfly because of how much smoke is trailing behind him.
Yeah. And just for clarity, these are not like, those swan boats that you see out on lakeside or whatnot. These are actual giant swans. So yeah, you kind of see their necks are moving, kind of turning back to their guests every once in a while. You see them as they kind of preen and fluff their massive wings. All right. As the ride kind of concludes, it's basically for about 20 minutes. We'll say it's close enough for that to bring you up to the third hour of the night. As one by one, you are landing on your docks and your lily pads and unfastened from your harnesses. You have now doffed off of the dragonfly rides.
Okay.
Alright.
Nice.
So remember what I said about the bubble?
Mm-hmm.
The exact opposite for that. That was amazing.
I did enjoy that a lot too. Which would you like better, by bubble or by dragonfly? Dragonfly's certainly more controlled.
The breeze was pleasant.
The dragonfly hands down as she keeps patting the dragonfly's head. If she comes back, let me know. I'll
Now,
deal with her for you.
That's
I-
because she just wants to give her dragonfly like a kind of like a half pat on the head and also kind of like a scritch behind the antenna.
All right. Animal handling check. Well, Sadar will extend one for you as well.
Yeah, 12. Like you're scratching a cat's, like the back of a cat's ears, almost like right behind.
Vexa, as you scratch your dragonfly a little bit, it seems like it enjoys it. It actually leads into it as it scratches basically at the base of the neck that's like just behind its eye. It just leads into it. And Sadara, as you talk to your dragonfly, it just... I wish I could, but I'm not allowed to go outside of here unless everything gets packed up.
Maybe you can get Red to come get me or something? Or Northwind?
Get me for what now? As Red just kind of looks over and in common, he'll say that.
Oh, if the woman comes back and harasses the dragonflies, to come get me and I will deal with her.
A woman? Well, we've heard there was some other person heckling it. I don't remember it being a woman, though. We heard it was a Kenku.
Head slows turns to Rudy.
Okay, first off, that is racist. Second, I literally I got here 5 minutes after you guys.
Okay. Clarification. As Red just kind of looks at you. Black feathers, not blue. There, happy?
Wait, did you say black feathers?
Yeah.
Well, I was up in the air. I did spot a particular black kenku roaming about.
Where?
I'm going to like point in the general direction where I remember seeing them.
You saw them kind of walking past between the carousel and the feasting orchard.
It was over that way. They probably could have moved by now, but...
Well, there are some people gathering by the feasting area I saw. They might be over there still, or...
Could be something over by the carousel, too. As Northwind kind of chimes in.
Look, be it as it may, I think we do need to move on. We do have a show to catch now, don't we?
That was actually something I was going to ask Milla above game, but I was waiting.
Oh.
So
But
Milla,
yeah, you've got an hour before the top, but yes, Mom?
yeah. So for an hour, does that mean an hour equals one activity, or getting there is factored into the time? We're just trying to figure this out.
The flow of time is rather fluid when it comes to playing out for this part of the module, so I'm rather forgiving when it comes to how long it takes. Unless it specifically says how long an activity takes, I can pretty much be the judge of how fast you guys can get there, so...
Okay, it's just, I want to make sure because the big top is kind of like our focus point, so I didn't want to make sure that we didn't have to, like, fast pass track time here.
Right.
Yeah, we don't want to feel like we're in Disneyland. Come on, kids, we have to get to the feeding orchard if we want to get to the big top on time.
Here's our fast pass appointment time. We have to go there now.
We paid $150 for this fast pass.
But I want to go see Mickey!
Listen, I watched this documentary on YouTube, so I think I have the system down pat.
Yeah,
Defunctland, that's where it was. I couldn't remember.
I mean,
I remember that.
above game, times I've watched Dr. Caliban play Disneyland Adventures on stream, I kind of have an idea of how things are. Plus, him talking about his own personal experiences of being over there.
Mm-hmm.
Him talking about It's a Small World will always be one of the funniest things he's ever told me.
By the way, if you're not following Dr. Caliban on twitch.tv/Dr. Caliban, do so. He's a good dude.
All right. So here's a question for our guests tonight. Where do you want to go? Do you want to check out the feasting orchard or the carousel, or make your way towards the big top, or the gondola swans? I know that's a few of the choices where everybody wants to, but I'll leave that up to you.
So
In a roundabout way of saying, I kind of chose last time.
True.
I'll say Pray to Cause is just like, again, point A to point B. Majority wins because he thinks he needs all of you.
That's good. That's your name, right? I'm horrible with names. Sorry.
What was that? I didn't fully get that.
Oh yeah.
Vesca, that's your name, right? I'm sorry. I'm just horrible with names.
Yes.
You said carousel was where where that Keku was going towards, right?
It was either the carousel or the feasting orchard. They were around that area.
Well, the good thing is they're right next to each other. If I saw the map earlier, right? Why don't we go that way and just split up?
Hard turns to the group.
I suppose we could. I mean, cover more ground.
Sandra just has like a giant grin on her face and nods yes.
Do not get far, it'll be hard to track.
Solo just gives a thumbs up.
All right. So, who wants to go to the feasting orchard, and who wants to go to the carousel?
I'd say Feasting Orchard would be Pray to Cots.
I feel like we're going this way, so it's actually like we can get like right here and be like, okay, we're gonna choose who goes where.
All right.
If we see them.
All right. I'll describe the carousel at least as you make your way towards that. A procession of wooden unicorns stands motionless on a circular wooden platform. Fairgoers clamber onto the unicorn's back, and a female centaur sets the ride in motion. The unicorns shake their manes and creak to life, cantering around the carousel to the delight of their riders. And at the feasting orchard, music and mirth radiate from this park. The heady scents of flowers, mead, and berry pie waft through the air. Stilt walkers pluck fruit from trees, musicians drum, pipe, and strum, and everywhere there is singing, dancing, and an inordinate amount of custard.
Sticky.
Before we make any choices to split up, allow me to do something real quick. So basically, I want to, since we're in this general area, I want to basically just survival check, see if I can find any like, you know, black feathers or any Kenku-looking footprints on the ground that would indicate where they might have gone.
Okay.
I was saying if anybody else or if we want to do a group roll, I'm also all for that.
Rody was actually gonna look for himself because he's like,
I suppose I could roll survival as well, see if I see anything.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll survival checks.
Okie dokie.
9.
That's a 12.
That's a
18.
1.
Alright. Vexa and Tadara, as you're looking down, you do see some bird-like footprints? As you kind of look down at the ground, and you kind of look at Rudy's feet. Yeah, you do see some, like, claw marks that are avian-esque. You do see them go past the carousel, but after a while, it's weird. As you're looking at them, they stop. And you lose the tracks after that.
can Rody roll as well?
Sure.
So it's survival, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna ask, can I have advantage since I'm the same species?
You know what? Sure, I'll allow it.
That's 2021, baby!
Yeah.
Funny number.
As you look down, Rudy, you see the claw-like footprints, but it's weird. You kind of see the footprints kind of duck into one side, And the next thing you know, as you kind of look down, you see another set of footprints kind of make their way out from. It's kind of weird. Actually, no. You do see the footprints, they just kind of duck into the alleyway, but then they kind of duck back out. And they continue on. Past the carousel, it looks like.
I'm gonna ask if I could roll an insight. Since I'm a rogue, would I get what's going on?
Sure.
Like above game, I think I know what's happening, but I want to see if I'm if my character's. No, he's not as smart.
Rudy, I thought you said kangaroos can't fly.
No, we can't.
Wh-
Here's the
What's
thing,
the-
though. Like, you notice that these tracks.
Yeah,
look
they disappeared.
diff- No, they didn't disappear. They went into that alley. Maybe she's in there, or maybe they're in there. I don't know who they are.
Well, let's find out. She's just gonna start. Soul's gonna start strolling down the alley.
Bounce looking back between the feasting orchard and the carousel, looking mildly short. Oh, I wanted to. Whatever, but more important, following.
All right. As you kind of duck into the alley, between a couple of tents, you look down and you. Let's see, what was her. Did you roll survival? You did not. So, yeah, you do see the footprints kind of duck in, but as you make your way down the alley, give me another survival or perception check.
Okay, let's see which one. I was gonna say she's on my end. My little chickadee is a little oblivious, but let's see. Now that we have a reason to, perception, survival is better. 16.
11.
Oh.
14.
Okay. Yeah, Solon, you notice that, yeah, it looks like the footprints do duck into this alley, kind of between these couple of tents by the stall over here.
Mm-hmm.
But you see, it looks like the footprints stop, but then they turn around and they go right back out, and then they continue on down this fairway over here.
All right. So, if they're following Sola, you see that Sola immediately stops, turns straight around, and starts to follow them right back out.
Yep. And Rudy, you notice this too, with your survival check from earlier. Yeah, you do notice that the footprints stop, and then they come back out of the alley, and they continue on down.
So if I was a betting man, and well, I am kind of, but yeah, they don't want us to follow her or kind of her. I don't even know who they are.
I just have a quick
I don't want-
question.
Yes, what?
Are there any animals around, like birds, like sparrows, pigeons, whatever, just kind of ambient?
Let's see.
Hi, I'm Rhodey.
At this point, no. I guess the closest animals that you see are the one unicorns that are on the carousel.
Well, he would not consider them as animals because they switch between wood and being animals, so yeah, he won't do anything.
I suppose if we could get Dorman up, we could maybe have him get a bird's eye view, so to speak, while we follow these tracks.
It's not a bad idea.
He'll lift his hat up one more time. Dorman, I think we might need you to give us a little hand here. Sorry to be a bother.
He yawns exacerbatedly, and then all of you notice that as Dornan just as he just kind of yawns, he just kind of slowly, like, readies himself to take off, and betraying his character about how slothy you've seen him, he just in a flash, you just see him fly up. And, yeah, go ahead and roll perception for him.
All right. That is a natural one on both sides.
He doesn't get any bonuses to perception.
He sure doesn't. He can fly, but his perception is garbage.
Man, I didn't think anyone would make me want to remember my imp familiar from a different game and just be like, man, you did your best till now.
Just flies up and just immediately is like, wait, what was I doing?
To be fair, he just woke up from a nap.
Wow, poor. As he flies down, he just kind of plops himself back on top of your head. Nope, didn't see any Kenku. Sorry.
Oh well, you did your best.
Birds of a feather, how about feathers of a bird? Step right up and guess how many feathers festoon this fiendish fowl? You hear a stall nearby you call out. Yeah, you see there's a stand and there's a human woman that's just kind of, or no, a human man in kind of wizardly looking robes. Anyone care to guess how many feathers are on this fiendish fowl? A cockatrice?
Ooh. Go on over.
Alright, so as you make your way over, this man with a wave of his hand kind of lifts up the hood that's covering this cage, and you see this rather gately looking bird with a hood draped over its head as it just kind of walks back and forth, or just kind of waddles in the cage.
Can I get a gauge of how many feathers it would have?
Go ahead and give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Anybody that wants to make a guess here, make an intelligence check.
I asked
18.
Cockatrice how many feathers it has.
13.
Why not? 19.
I know I won't
No,
make
it's
that
safe.
intelligent. I'll say. No, I won't make that check.
Oh, that's worse. I hate.
Alright, just double checking. Sola and Duff, as you two make your way up towards the booth that just kind of look in unison. Huh. On average, there are about 4,233 feathers on a typical cockatrice.
Should just answer in sync.
Yeah. I like to imagine we converse with each other just to be sure.
Yeah, just give a silent look and is just yeah. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Butter puts her hands on both each other. There's 100.
Close.
Oh, sorry. No, yes, close enough. 4,230 feathers. Yes, well done. Let's see. Each of you roll a d8 for me.
Okay.
I can do that. A 6.
Ah, very nice. Dop, you get a small little paper cup that it's like one of those children water acrylic paint sets. Above game, this is a single application of magic face paint.
Ooh.
As an action, you can apply the face paint to yourself or another creature. The recipient gains the benefit of a disguise spell that lasts for 1 hour until the recipient chooses to end the effect.
Oh, okay.
Sola, you get a what looks like a replica of a unicorn horn that is filled with wrappers of candy. I mean, it's candy that's in wrappers, so you get just a whole bunch of candy.
Sweet.
You say what?
Literally.
Candy.
Horn filled with candy.
Yeah, there's an assortment. There you see there's some butterscotch candy, there's some basically jawbreakers, there's some red hot candies. Just an assortment of Jolly Rancher style candies where it's sugar and stuff. Oh boy.
Thought it contains yourself.
You're not the only one with candy anymore, said Dara.
The only one with alcoholic candy, though.
I want to say,
I mean,
mentioning alcohol, I want to say that Predacats would have already started heading towards the feasting orchard and look for anything savory.
Okay. So while this exchange is going on, let's see. Churd.
I would also say he's basically searching for something savory with his nose and loosely caring if that woman is around, since I think he saw her.
Hey, them.
Let's see. As you make your way over, you do see a row of tables that's off in one corner. And basically, the tables are also kind of set up in this one corner, kind of set up on a stage. You kind of look up, there's a one of those folded signs that says Berry Cake Eating Contest. And you see a couple of aspirants begin to kind of make their way up and kind of looking at it. What do you think? Should we try it? Oh, maybe we should. Yeah, I'm always good for eating fairy cakes. Why not? Let's try it. And as they kind of walk over to this little goblin, they offer their punches for it.
Unfortunately, Predacats is not fun. Otherwise, I'd 100% be doing this. He is looking for the Ren Fair turkey leg, as well as alcohol, and then possibly the woman.
Okay. You do see there are some food stalls that are kind of scattered about around the edges of this as well. Let's see. What kind of fare do they have? Where is it? There's a thing in this book that has where the... Oh, here it is. Let's see. There's a few different candy vendors in here. You're kind of looking over. There's some saucer-sized cookies that looks like they have a dusting of something on top of it. It kind of looks pink and violet looking. You see another stall that has cups of the best way to describe them are oh god, why am I spacing out on those hard sugar puck-like candies?
Oh,
Sweet tarts.
Smarties.
Oh, Smarties, yeah.
Both of those were.
Basically, yeah,
Well,
the sweet Smarties like
Sweet
candy.
tart or Smartie is one of the two. If you want the more bitter tart one, and sweet
Yeah.
tarts, if you want just the chalky ones, then
Yeah, Smarties. Those are the ones that I'm thinking of. But you do also see some large button mushrooms as you kind of get a good look at them. They're looks like they have a glazing on them.
Predacats will actually go up. He will buy one mushroom.
One punch, please.
Oh, okay. He'll just hold over his thing and let them punch it. So now I'm at 36.
All right. So you have this massive sugar glazed button mushroom.
In terms of massive, like, fits in my hand, or am I carrying this like a giant teddy bear? I need to know.
It's about like the size of a portobello mushroom. So
Okay.
about as big as your hand.
Yeah, so it'll just be, like, munching on it, like, casually scanning the crown, and if he doesn't see anyone that's important, he will just walk back to the group.
One more perception check for me.
Okie dokie, let me just do perception. That's a 4. Can you tell wisdom is my dump stat?
Well, you don't notice any kenkus or anybody that kind of matches the description of that person you're looking for. However, off in one corner, kind of strumming by yourself, you do see this individual.
Oh, you have art.
Yes. Let me.
Important character.
Art.
Oh, sorry, I've been recovering from a cold.
Yeah, you good.
It's about that time of year.
Yeah, you see this individual.
Oh, she's adorable. I love her.
Oh, look at that smile.
Is that a
Yeah.
frog?
Yeah, off in one corner. Yeah, you see what looks to be a gnome woman. Sitting cross-legged on a pile of rock, or a pile of I guess it's more like a oh god, like a short, like retaining wall, kind of a bench.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, she has a white frog that's just kind of sitting on her lap, and she's strumming about a few notes on her lute.
Perdicaster will just, like, saunter over while just idly, like, chewing on his mushroom, just be like, "Excuse me."
Why, hello there. As she continues to play on her lute.
You have not possibly seen a black-feathered kenku recently, have you?
She continues to play her bars on her lute. Let's see. And after she ponders for a little bit, she'll kind of take a break from her song. She'll kind of prop her lute so that the neck of it is just kind of pointing upwards. No, I can't say I have currently, my friend. I've just been kind of sitting here, just giving out my tunes to anybody to have a listen, and seems like you're listening.
It is pleasant. And he will turn down, and he will make a large croaking noise that I can't make, but he looks at the frog and just goes, "Have you seen a black-feathered kenku? Or a bird that walks like a man?"
It
Yeah,
gives a croaking reply back, and then you just hear it say, "Nope."
Well, I thank you for your time. And he'll just set down one of his gold and be like, "It has been pleasant."
Hope to see you again soon, friend. Enjoy your time at the Witchlight Carnival.
He will just, again, like, not as curt as usual, but just like, just walk away eating on his mushroom.
Alright. So, we'll save while that chase is going on. What's everyone else doing?
But he's still looking around, trying to see if he can spot the Kenku person.
That's good. Noticing the mushroom that Predicates would have gotten would also go purchase a mushroom for food, and as well as if there's like any like tea or anything like non-alcoholic around, she would also look for that.
Well, sure. One of the stalls does have it looks like you do see a stall that's offering some drinks. The goblin that's kind of on the stand behind you, behind it says, "Evening berry wine." It is non-alcoholic.
Oh, I'd love some. she'll present her ticket for the punch.
All right. Yeah, you're offered a small. You're basically offered a small bottle, and as you kind of look at it, yeah, it's got a little bit of effervescence to it. As you go to drink it, yeah, it's very sweet. Definitely kind of a violet wine, and yeah, it tastes real good.
And then she'll go and purchase the mushrooms. So I've knocked 2 punches off of my ticket.
Okay. You also have sugar glazed button mushroom. All right. Anybody else?
I think if no one stops Stomp, he's going to start walking towards the carousel.
Okay.
Yeah, I think since Solo had done the little game with him, she'd probably be heading that way too.
All right. I'll just kind of start popping everyone. So you two are currently coming back from there. Rudy, Sadara, what were you two going to be doing while they were splitting off?
I was going over to the carousel.
Okay.
Brody was he's looking for the Kenku. If he can't find them, he'll just go over the carousel. Like,
Okay.
fuck it.
Yeah, you lost the side of the tracks after they ducked into the alley. So the four of you, as you make your way over to the carousel, yeah, you see. Oh, I gotta go grab the art for this individual too.
Yeah.
Man, we really didn't have to deal with this in Tomb of Annihilation. We met one character with art every like 7 sessions.
Yeah.
I also love Predacos was just like, nope, I don't need to know your name. Luckily, Stream knows the name. Oh, she pretty. I like her.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
awesome.
you see a centaur woman with very nice black and blue butterfly wings, woven bits of black and gold lace around her hair and the tail, as well as gold rings that are around each of her ankles. And you do see some face paint upon her face as well.
Wow.
Also, just has a dream catcher built into her dress above her cleavage line.
Mm-hmm.
I did notice that, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Also, I could be wrong, but isn't, like, the breed of horse she seems to be based on, like, a painted horse or something like that?
Yeah. Yeah, I would see.
So we have a painted lady that is half-painted horse.
Oh, hello. Care for a ride on the carousel?
Yes, please.
Sure.
Yeah,
Oh.
that sounds fun.
All right.
Yes.
Sure. One punch of the tickets, please. I
Okay.
want you all to roll an insight check on her as she says that.
Okay.
Okie
Insight
doke. Insight.
18.
Oh, natural one. Too excited about the
16.
carousel.
Rudy and Sola, you two get the sense that something seems like is not right with her. It seems like something is kind of on the back of her mind that's got her slightly upset / sad.
Are you alright?
Oh, it's fine. It's just been a long night so far, and just I and you just kind of see her just look to be a little more sad. It's oh.
Go on. I'm a good listener.
I'm she just kind of goes to stops herself for a little bit. Well, it's. I know what you're thinking. I'm running this carousel, and I'm a centaur, right? But I'm not a centaur.
You're not? What are you?
I'm just a woman who made a very bad deal with a fae.
Ah.
I think a decent chunk of us are familiar with that.
True. What were you? Are you?
Well, I was a human, but as she just kind of looks down, I wanted to find my horse because I lost my horse. This wasn't what I had in mind.
Please tell me I can find it.
That's my horse.
Don't you bring Ed and Eddie in here. We will be here all night.
No, watch out.
I think that ship is long since sailed there.
You beat me to it.
Fun, Ed and Eddie's my favorite cartoon of all time. It's going to be difficult.
I want to point out Predacot to be 100. Oh, you need a 3-shoe beating character.
You have broken the celery stalk off the back of a sea urchin.
You broke
Never
it
use
all.
hot wax to soothe rich lobsters. Thank you.
This is
You
the
guys
happens
stole it
here.
and broke it.
Do you
to
live in a
the
cave?
Now eat your mattress.
We need to stop. We'll be here all night because we're all 90s kids.
We're all,
Yeah.
we're all 90s kids, and that's one of the greatest cartoons I've ever made.
You dare mock the son of a shepherd?
Okay,
Can I-
anyway. Back on
Can I
track.
roll something to hold back a laugh? Because I think Dolph would actually find that kind of amusing.
Wisdom
Being
save, I guess.
around Faye so long. 15.
You managed to stifle your laugh, mostly successfully. Could be confused for a cough.
That's the fate for you. Sometimes.
Yeah, I'm just. And you see her just kind of begin to cough as it looked like she was gonna say something, but then she just started to break off into a coughing fit. Let's see. Doff, you notice that as she gets done coughing, it looks like you see some sort of black-like substance that's like around her hand, where she had her hand to her mouth. But she'll kind of look down and she'll just kind of wipe it off on the side of her leg.
What's that?
Oh, Doff was the one that noticed that.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask, are you alright? What was that, black goop?
I don't know what you're talking about. I can't say.
Could I roll something to identify it and/or insight to see what's going on here?
I guess I guess you can make a medicine check or nature.
I'm not good at either, so let's just roll the die. That's a 9.
Whatever it was, it certainly didn't look like blood. Not sure what it was.
If only I was a doctor.
Literally, the only people in the party that could help with this are both getting food.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm not in this scene.
Well,
You're not in the scene, and Rhodey really wouldn't care.
I mean, I would, but I didn't see it, so.
I do.
she just begins to recompose herself. Is this? Well, why do you ask?
Well,
I mean, nobody usually cares about Diana, but you know, I just try to just help out where I can. Nobody else really seems to mind me that much.
if she allows him, he'll put a hand on her shoulder. Hey. Listen, we've only known each other for a little bit, but that's no reason for other people to not be friendly towards you. You seemed ill, and I'm not a doctor, but if I could help, I'd want to.
Well, you want to help? Well, well, as far as with this, and she just kind of waves her hand around herself. Like I said, a hag made good on a promise to reunite me with my missing horse, but this is what she found out it would be. But if you do want to help out aside from that, well, the horses do look kind of rough, though. Maybe I can help too. If you want, the unicorns could use a bit of a touch-up. I could shut down the ride for a bit if you wanted to help touch them up a bit for me.
I mean, I'd be willing to. Everyone?
Yes,
Sure.
yes, yes.
Okay, let me just finish giving this group of riders their ride, and I'll be sure to give you that in just a moment. A couple of minutes passes, and she goes to shut down the ride. She'll escort the children and everybody else that's on the horses off, and she gets a couple of signs that says ride closed, and at the same time she'll walk over towards you and she'll give you a couple of buckets of paint and some brushes, and well, if you want to, since you're helping me out with this, I think you should help speak to the unicorns. Here, and she'll kind of hand out the paint and the brushes. If you want to, you want to help out, just touch up the letters for the names on the horses for the unicorns.
Can do.
All right. So there are 4 pairs of unicorns that are kind of scattered about on here. As you guys are kind of looking around, who wants to tackle which set of unicorns?
What do we got?
Yeah.
Well, I was gonna say, D4 here. Solo, how do you feel about the first 2?
Sure.
Alright, so now I'm gonna type this out in chat. As you're looking at this pair of unicorns, the name of the first unicorn that is kind of painted on the side of its neck is Fortune. And as you're looking at the second one, and I'll just kind of note with underscores here, you see... Oh, on. Oh, why did I change the resolution on me?
Oh no.
There we go. The second unicorn, that's basically what you can make out for it.
Oh, bold.
All right. So, what do you do?
I will paint a bold.
All right.
Is there a unicorn named Italics around here somewhere?
I was about to say, will you paint bold in bold?
Yes.
That's a bold future.
All right. right. As you paint the word bold onto the second unicorn, you hear a voice in your head. I have to open up something else here quick. Let's see. You hear in your mind, the one who has your lost handwriting is Endelyn Moongrave.
Okay, hold on. Endolin Moongrave. Could I have even done this though?
Oh, that's right! Well, technically, even if only you can read it, you did write it down.
Okay.
You just see as Zola just goes to write it. You can't understand the scratch. But for some reason, I'll say the unicorns can understand it too.
She looks so proud of herself.
But yes, you hear in your mind, the one who has your lost handwriting is Endelyn Moongrave. She lives in the Mountaintop Theater.
Mountaintop Theater.
Who knew we had 2 doctors on staff?
The hag you seek has foreseen her own death, which happens during an eclipse.
Okay, hold on. Mountaintop Theater. What was the rest of that?
The hag you seek has foreseen her own death, which happens during an eclipse. So while this is going on, which pair would you like to go to, Dom?
Take the next 2.
All right, so you take the second pair. The second horse's name is Fall. And on it you see that.
Let's see.
Oh no, it's sponsored by Logan Paul.
No.
You know the sad thing is that drink's not even that, or it's not even that bad.
I mean, it has enough sugar to please anyone. It's bad.
I think I know this one.
Yeah, I know what it is too.
Yeah.
Is Prim spelt with 1 or 2 M's?
I think you're a little off.
Yeah.
Let him
Yeah,
figure
it's
it
only
out.
1 M.
Let him figure it out.
I was thinking about Prim and Proper. I mean, it could be Prime, but I don't want to do Prime.
All right. Well, let's arrange this in the way that makes more sense.
I like to buy a vowel.
That's the order of the 2 horses.
Okay.
First horse, PR, like Blake. Second one, Fall.
Pride?
Oh, I figured it out now. Pride. So this unicorn is Vegeta. Got it.
As you go to paint the word, fill in the word pride, Daffy here inside your head. The hag that has your tin soldier is Scabatha Nightshade.
What a name.
Shade.
Very Owl House.
It really
I
is.
almost chose that last name for Sadara.
Her lair is a dead, hollowed-out tree in a sylvan forest.
Hollowed out tree in what forest?
A sylvan forest. A sylvan forest.
Forest.
The hag you seek sleeps in a dollhouse. It can't remember the first creature she sees when she wakes up.
And remember the first thing she sees. After waking.
All right. And let's see. Rudy, which pair would you like to go to? The third or the fourth?
Third. Let's just go in order.
All right. These are the pair that you can see for yours. Yours is Stone and M something something S.
I want to say Mars, but I know that's not right.
Nope.
Stone.
I'll let you have a little time to ponder that. As Sadara, I assume you're going for the last ones.
Yes.
All right. Your pairs are Stitch and something something N something.
Hey, Chaka, how good was it to get snacks?
I think me and Caitlin got the easier ones.
I know what that middle one is. I'm a little bit more stumped on that last one.
Yeah, that last one's tough.
Mm.
And I nearly
The
broke
stone
controller.
one? I don't know what that could be.
The only thing I can think of, well, I don't know if we're allowed to throw that out.
I might know the answer, but I'll stay quiet because it's not my thing.
I'll
Mhm.
allow it if you guys think that you need some help with it. So
I was gonna say my girl's right there, so she could theoretically mosey on over. But yeah, that last one, I'm not as certain.
Yeah, the second one I'm pretty sure, if only just because of the thing before it.
The only thing I can think of for yours is Stone Miss, maybe?
No,
Nope.
Moss.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that one also
Oh
makes
yeah,
sense.
you know what? That makes sense.
Remember.
Oh! I
Oh.
do think I know it. I think I know what the last one is.
Please help.
I'll give you a hint. Number.
9. It's 9.
Nice Stitch.
And for all the, since I know this will pop all of us. Oh no, we were saved by Nicky Nine Doors.
No, see,
They're
I'm gonna do a deeper cool. We were saved by Batman.
they're all popular sayings. So I was trying to remember what saying had Stitch.
I'm not familiar with that last one.
A stitch in time saves 9.
Steam,
Uh,
my guess was line and Stitch, but
That would also have worked.
But okay, let's ask.
All
Are we
right.
all good for Moss and 9?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
all right. So Rudy, as you begin to paint in your words, you hear a voice in your head. The hag that has taken your smile is Endlin Moongrave. Her lair is a dead hall. Or no, her lair is the mountaintop theater. The hag you seek has foreseen her own death, which happens during an eclipse. And Sindara, as you got to think about yours. Let me know if you need a repeat on that, Deluna.
Anduin Moongrave is the same one as Caitlin's, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
Sindari, yours is the hag that has taken your sense of fashion is Bavlorna Blightstraw.
What?
I'll type it out for you. Bavlorna Blightstraw. Her lair is a rambling cottage on stilts in a Feys swamp.
On a. You say that again?
Her lair is a rambling cottage on stilts in a Feys swamp. She is allergic to seeing someone run widdershins.
That one you're gonna have to spell out for us.
Yeah.
Oh wait, that's widdershitties. Widdershins.
Mhm.
Widdershins.
What are shins? How'd she run without him?
That's a good question.
A swamp.
Shit.
Is it allergic to wintershin?
She's allergic to seeing someone run widdershins. And I'll allow you an intelligence check.
Why is that all jumbled up? That last one. Probably won't get it.
$11.
11.
All right. There are basically two directions as far as like rotation, which are basically the settings version of clockwise and counterclockwise. So you have subwise, which is clockwise, and you have widdershins, which is counterclockwise.
That's gonna be an old freaking word.
Now I'm just imagining like the Tom Green. I can walk backwards faster than you can, which is a pull that ages me about 20 years.
I get it, he says, also aging.
All right. So as just a point of order, we have Endolin Moongrave, Scabatha, Nightshade.
Still best name.
Discard. Yeah. And Bavlorna, Lightstraw.
And there's 3 of them. That's always good.
Yeah, we have such a great track record with 3 hags.
Great. I'm so laughing. I almost gave Sagra's last name Nightshade.
That would have been awkward.
Oh no, my aunt's a
I
hag.
don't remember ever having an elven daughter.
Dude, what did you steal from me? What the heck?
That's just like, you know, Red Moon Scream, in spite of the fact that Hecna was literally a moon screaming. What are the frickin' odds of that?
No relation.
So we'll say for the sake of brevity and how this should have played out is after you were given the paints, you would have painted all the numbers on there or painted all the letters on there. The woman who introduces herself as Diana Cloppington, she'll allow you a free ride on the carousel, as for payment for fixing up the carousel. And it's while you're riding the carousel, this is how you're supposed to learn this. So, yeah. So as a point of order. So my apologies for not doing that.
No worries.
So, with this information as far as who may have your lost things, what do you do?
So I imagine that as we get off of the ride, she'll look at the others. Weirdest thing. I swear I heard a voice throughout that whole thing. I think I finally know how to find my handwriting.
Oh,
You too, right?
You too?
Oh
Well, you
fuck! It
guys-
was all four. Was it all of us?
I think so. Well, that's convenient.
Sweet.
Unfortunately, seems like hags are involved in mine. At least one.
Did- Did it say
same.
its name? Mine was Endel and Moongrave.
Oh, hey, mine too.
Mine
Oh,
was
well,
Tabitha Nightshade?
that's convenient at least.
Mine's with Barovia Bright Straw.
Oh dear. Well, maybe the hags aren't related, but never good when 3 hags are involved in something.
Maybe a covenant.
Maybe.
We're dealing with a hag covenant. That's not good for anybody.
Well-
Except them.
I mean, I don't think they'll live together, so it's possible we might not encounter them at the same time. I believe Scabtha lived in a hollowed out tree in a sylvan forest, sleeping in a dollhouse.
Endelin lives on top of
Mountaintop Theater.
on top theater, whatever the hell that is.
Barovia lives on a cottage still in a Feys swamp. And rarely enough, she is allergic to someone running with wither shins.
Interesting. I believe that's... And Scabitha apparently can't remember the first thing she sees after she wakes up. So that's something we could definitely exploit.
Just hope this means I can just go be here with a hammer. My dad called it the party pooper.
Huh.
Mild curiosity. When's the eclipse in this universe? Is that common knowledge?
I was gonna say, can Rhodey roll or something for that as well? See if he knows where that is.
Oh, let's see. Oh, I think this would probably have to boil down to being
I think
Nature, probably.
Yeah, nature.
probably nature or arcana, I guess.
Let's see, nature or arcana. They are the same for me.
I got a 1 in both, so fuck it, we ball.
Hopefully.
5!
We've got great rolls tonight.
We
What
got
the hell?
3, 4,
I'll do
5.
11!
11.
Broke the combo. I'm sorry.
With that,
Combo
with those
breaker.
nature rolls, you guys don't know. You don't know off the top of your head when the last or next eclipse would be.
I feel like at this point, like, Praedykas and Vezka are just leaning against the rail outside, just being like, what the fuck are they doing?
Yeah, as you look over at this point, you kind of see them riding around on the carousel.
Yep. Once you get off, it's like, guys, great news! I think I know where my handwriting is.
Praedycots with a completely unmoving face, just chomping on a mushroom. And I'm not sure if I said this during last stream, but you would all see as he's now like actively eating, he has completely like sharp, pointed teeth like a shark.
Sadara walks up. I know where my fashion is. He looks at the mushroom. Is that sugar on that?
Yeah, that's points over to where the stall is that they bought it.
Amazing. But great news, hags have it.
Yes, hags seem to have my soldier as well.
And
I just imagine Vezka and Praedycots both just collectively look at each other with a, oh shit.
Not even so much that, just like, Praedycots will turn, tell me their names.
I forget. Hold on.
Well, mine was Scabatha Nightshade.
Mine was Borolona, Blight Straw. Yeah.
Let's see.
Okay,
It was
Bad
no,
Florida.
no. I'm just playing my character because she's freaking out.
Sadara's not that smart.
It's
She's gonna butcher their names.
Okay.
Well, Brody
Yep.
might remember.
Mine was Gwendolyn Moonstone.
Okay, since
That
I can
was
actually...
mine.
I know everyone's kind of like botching this because we just were giving these very hard, like, proper nouns, but I can see them in the chat, like, for us. So, Milla, as someone who was revived to their second life by a hag, do any of these names ring a bell?
I guess a history check?
Okay, give me 1 second here. 21!
Huh. You think about it for a while, and you get the sense that it sounds important, but you can't quite put a thing as to why that's the case.
You'll just...
What you... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
I was gonna say, you'll see Praedycots as like... Almost like a hot dog, he's eating the last bit of, like, the mushroom stem. And he just goes, They sound powerful, but they were not the hag that resurrected me. So...
Well, who
What?
knows? I mean, there were multiple hags. Maybe there's more with these ones.
Milla, given my potential druidic background, do you mind if I also roll?
Sure.
I'd
Ready?
also say
Well,
I've been in the Feywild for a bit. I might have some insight into that. But
Possibly.
Soft 20.
Soft 20. You get kind of a similar vibe to what I described the Predicate. They sound important, but you can't quite put your finger on it.
I got
Brody,
19.
in the meantime, he's gonna look at Predicast. So, that looks delicious. How was that?
A little too sweet, but not bad. I wanted more savory. It is a one-ticket punch.
Not bad. Actually, I'll be right back. He's gonna go get a mushroom.
All right.
Savory, savory. She's going through her bag.
Oh. Do you know them? As Diana just kind of saunters up and looks towards the rest of you that are here.
These are our friends, Miss Cloppington. This is Predicats and Veska. We came to the carnival at the same time.
Well, Well, since your friends were so nice enough to help me, go ahead, I'll extend the same offer I sent to them. You basically could get a free ride on the carousel if you wish. as she looks to you, Vexa, and Predicates.
Predicates kind of roll his eyes and be like, fine.
I would appreciate that.
Alright. Which set of unicorns do you wish to ride on?
The closest.
Alright.
Yeah.
You two get on the ones that, we'll say Pride and Fall. Alright. You make your way towards, Pride and Fall. I assume you go ahead and mount them?
Yeah.
Alright. As you go to ride on Pride and Fall, as they begin to make the rounds. Predicates. You hear a voice in your head that says, "The hag that has taken your artistic creativity is Scabatha Nightshade. Her lair is a dead hollowed-out tree in a sylvan forest. And yeah, she sleeps in the dollhouse. Can't remember the first creature she sees when she wakes up."
Predicates just go, and just think about the fact that he can actually, like, stab her and then can keep stabbing her.
And she won't know it was you.
Vexa, you hear the voice in your mind. The hag that has taken your ability to keep secrets is Endolin Moongrave.
Endolin was fucking busy.
Apparently, yeah.
The only
I mean,
one
you
that
gotta
have-
think about it. We all didn't meet her at the same time, so
True.
Hey,
Alright.
And you also know that, let's see, I said it was Endolin. Yeah, Endolin. She lives in a mountaintop theater. She has foreseen her own death, which happens during an eclipse.
So, before we finish and we can rejoin the party, can I ask for one more history check?
Sure.
Most just because, again, my patron is an important archfey. I want to make sure that Scabatha is not associated with them. So, boop. 13.
Since her name's not that familiar, you don't think she's associated with you guys? I'll also say with your other history check earlier, the one hag that you are probably more familiar with, since your patron has probably dealt with the most, as far as talking and passing, is Baba Yaga.
Okay, I need to make that note in the server. Thank you.
yeah.
That's
The Baba
that's
Yaga.
scary. That's basically the mother of all hags. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. She is, yeah, like I said, she's the mother of all hags, Baba Yaga.
No, it's even worse. We're fighting John Wick.
No, that's my other
No.
mini-series. Where literally that is also my character's patron.
Oof. I mean, you just can't get away from Baba Yaga, can you?
Listen, at least so far this hasn't cost me an eye.
Fair enough.
Sodor walks up to Patrick,
Predicates?
Predicates, yes, and hands him a lollipop.
And what flavor is the lollipop?
Blind Russian.
Did you say white Russian or blind Russian?
Blind.
Oh, wine Russian. Well,
Blind.
Right.
Can you type that out, because I can't, like, your mic is not picking up the specifics of what you're saying.
Yeah, we can't tell if it's lime or wine or white.
I thought it was
I think
blind.
I heard him say blind.
Yeah,
Oh, blind.
pretty sure it was blind.
Okay, blind Russian. My
Yep.
apologies.
I have not had that drink, but I have had enough vodka in my life to just be like, Praedykots, especially with his constitution score, just takes it, literally just starts chewing it, spits out the stem, and is not affected because I have a high con.
Vodka, coffee, liquor, and Irish cream liquor.
Listen, I have a 16 con. He's about where I am, where unless we are, like, binge drinking, like, hard liquor, he's fine.
Well, you got one more con than I do. I
I
have
think
15.
we're tied on con.
I'll have you know, my con is 1 point better, and I still got hammered.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
but you
okay.
had- You have multiple lollipops, though.
That is true.
True.
And a wine. And a
Also,
wine glass.
Praedykots literally just ate.
Also true.
I have a 14 con. I'm not terrible.
Sorry, I just got done with playing another game where having a 16 strength made me the strongest person in the party by far.
Oh no.
So, at this point, Miller, would you say Rudy has come back with his mushroom?
Sure.
I know. He's chewing. You know, I gotta agree. A little, like, savory, but not bad.
So, it seems that we have some sort of direction on where our missing things are.
Yes.
Sort
Seems
of.
like it's out of the carnival.
It does. I have no idea where any of this is, if I'm being honest.
That said, we still need to see this ringleader.
Oh yeah, the carnival. She kind of bounces on her feet. Just imagine like little squeaks.
Oh, well, Mr. Light will be at the big top. You can ask him there. I think Mr. Witch might be there too, but, if he's not there, they're usually in the staff area.
Meanwhile, they said they'd be there, like, the first one, they'd be there. Praedykots is also already walking away, just being like, okay, we're going back there.
All right.
What? Oh, okay.
Bye, Miss Poppington. Thank you for the ride.
Oh, you're welcome. I'm glad I could help, and thank you again for attending to the unicorns.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Very happy to. If we get some
Okay,
time,
Bernie.
maybe we can have tea or something.
Oh, I would love that. As, just kind of saunters off a little bit and, eventually goes back to, maintaining the ride.
Okay, bye. And she starts
So,
walking off.
yeah. Now I would say grab a snack and let's go to the amusement park or to the today top, right?
Sounds like a plan.
Wait, my dad's not here.
No, I think he meant the mushrooms.
Oh, so you can't tell, but I'm staring at you.
Alright. So, the rest of you make your way to the feasting orchard, then, is what I'm hearing.
Mm-hmm.
To get some more food.
Yes, sir.
You also do make your... You also, do see the patrons as they make their way around the various food stalls. There's also a line for the fairy cake eating contest.
Wait, what contest?
Fairy cake eating.
Slowly inches her way forward.
I don't know, it's right behind her.
Oh, but the two of you like to participate in the fairy cake eating contest, and you see a goblin just kind of do a little pirouette right next to the stall.
Solo will also do a pirouette. Yes.
Ah, excellent. It'll be-
That. Rudy's gonna be like, we have, like, the show's about to start. We kind of need to go.
Sure, we have time.
Oh, you have plenty of time. The next round of contestants are just coming up. If you want to participate now, we can make it quick.
Yes.
I will say at this point, Praedykas has realized nobody's following him and started walking back trying to find everyone.
Make a perception check for me, Praedykas.
Oh lord, why must you hurt me with my terrible wisdom?
Just to see if you can see or hear them. 10. Easy enough. You do hear Rudy and Sola over in the feasting orchard as you as you peer around the corner. You do see in line for the fairy cake eating contest.
Okay, Praedykas will go up to remind me since it's been a month. Draco, what's your character's full name?
Domphilek Marzover. One of those complex Dragonborn names.
Yeah, I know. I will say again, he uses first names because I can only do so much while I am drinking. Domphilek.
Yes?
What is the point here?
That's what I'm asking.
I mean, we were going to go for snacks, and then Sola saw the contest for the fairy cake eating, and Sindra did, and they wanted to participate, and I think we still have time.
He is gonna huff and be like, so I just need to eat more than everyone. Okay. And he will just step up. Though I will also ask one quick thing because I know some of our schedules don't mix up. Can we have a break?
Yeah,
we
can
can
take a quick break.
Yeah. Thank you real quick. So
Hey, while we're on break, vote for me. The next round's up.
I can only vote so many times on always no the next round. Okay, yes, Caitlin, I will.
I mean, listen, if you have a link, I could do that.
Give me 2 seconds while I post my bribery.
Okay, while you post your bribery, give me a sec. Oh no! I'm pitted between miniseries partners, Punk and Thero. Oh I
no.
lose no matter what. Okay, I'm gonna go use the bathroom and try to figure out how I'm gonna not hurt my friends.
Oof, that's rough.
Oh no!
I'd like to point out before I go get water real quick. Rhodey is with Paracost. He's like, look, we need to do a thing, and we're not doing that thing, and it's actually getting really annoying.
Listen, we are a bunch of children, and clearly Predicats is our dad.
But food.
Here's the funnier thing for me. I was like, Rhodey's gonna wait over there. He would have been waiting for an hour.
I should probably get some water too, but I'm waiting.
We all know snacks. Snack got distracted easily.
And I am returned.
Solder is worse.
Okay,
Solder is way worse than snack.
Give me a second here. Okay, Caitlin, you have been voted for.
Thank you.
Oh no.
Here we go. Link. There we go. Take.
Okay. There. It
Also,
is. So
here, I'll actually do this. Caitlin, if you can post a link in the Discord.
Yep, it's there.
Okay,
it's
cool.
already there. It's
Yeah,
in
give me
the
1 second
call
here. I'm
text
gonna put it in the Twitch chat so you can get some live voting.
Thank you. Yes, vote for me, please.
And now, Thero, if you ever come back here, which I doubt, you need to realize I love you, buddy, but me and Punk are basement buddies. We did that. We crossed part of the country together. I gotta vote. And also post that in chat. There we go.
I have voted for
Now
people
I'm
I am
going to take a
aware,
quick bathroom break. I will be right back.
and I shall get water myself.
Oh, I can't even explain. I can't even explain because Chair doesn't follow me. Okay, that's gonna be a fun conversation on Twitter later, possibly. Oh, but good times, good times.
Wait, what is this for?
Colonel Cheru has a just fun haha a Twitter a tournament where people vote on their mutuals who they base together. It's just fucking around.
Oh, I see. Look at it now.
Yeah. Now I have to see if any more of my other friends from Cheru's circle are still going. No,
so
no,
I'm just
I voted for
trying to-
everybody.
Oh, excellent. I'm just trying to get another head count of who all wants to participate in the fairy cake eating contest.
Yes.
All right, so we have Sola, we have Dove, and we have Sindara, right?
Pray to Cots.
And Predicats.
Pray to
I'll
Cots is
sit
literally
this
trying
one
to
out.
end this competition just to get going.
Alright. Alright. Oh. Good.
Yankee Mafia Don's daughter's about to go into a.
Alright. Well, wait for everybody to get back. Then I shall explain the rules of the fairy cake eating contest, as well as describe what they look like.
I have returned.
Welcome back.
Thank
And
you.
just to double check, Draco, was Duff participating in the contest?
Wait, yes.
Okay. So I have Sola, I have Duff, I have Sindara, I have Predicat. Well, last call for anybody else who wishes to participate.
I'm not gonna participate. I'm just gonna watch and like look at my pretend watch on my wrists.
Oh wait. Quick question. Would I be allowed to drink tea while participating in the contest, or no?
I don't see why not. So it doesn't specify you can't. So yeah, go for it.
And yeah, Dan is gonna pour himself a cup of tea to go with the mass amount of fairy cakes.
Dan?
Or Domph. The other witch. To be fair, I screwed myself. They're both D names.
Actually, Draco, you'll be happy. Dark Visard, from watching all of the Chilta personalities of me, I need to know what you were playing. So I literally had to be like, okay, here's the direct link to DM's Guild.
Nice.
Yeah, so again, hey Dark Visard, we appreciate you watching, so enjoy.
We thank you for your support.
Witches are great, and thank you for the support, of course.
Also, support Warlock Homebrew. They put out some of the best homebrew out there, which is very balanced.
True.
Yeah, no. I know they can't sponsor me, so I can just shield in for free. I don't have to worry about it being like, oh no, I'm not paid for this. I have bought so many of their homebrew, and back in the days when I was actually reviewing homebrew to try to get more visibility for good shit on DM's Guild, I spent a lot of time with their shit.
You know what that reminds me of something? I forget who it was and how long ago it was, but I think one of my friends mentioned, why isn't there a Warlock magical girl? I'm like, I'm pretty sure Vaughn did that at some
I
point.
did.
Or someone
It was actually played in Season 2 of Pack Tactics by Miss Tweetums.
That's what I thought. I
Yep.
was at least 99% sure. It's I'm pretty sure I have seen that.
She
I
got the
just have to
final
give
kill
it
on
to
the
you.
final boss of that season, actually, as a magical girl with Pact of the Rod.
Hell yeah.
So I have to ask, was it basically contract type shit?
So we don't go into it. We leave a lot of stuff open for people to interpret because nobody's super open about their packs except for me in this first season where I had to try to trade my packs as a secret, but it didn't work. But basically, as far as it can be told, Miss Tweetum's patron is basically someone reading fan fiction and hoping for the best results and forcing Miss Tweetum's character Calliope to make the best results.
God, I know role players like that.
Oh yeah, no, it was a great time because every time it's just your patron is sending you a message. Oh no. They're feeling bored. Oh no. Oh, hey guys, how about we tell a fun story? Oh, like I've said before, I've even told Milla, if we have a chance to add a 6th person and really just mess up this entire module, my pick is Miss Tweedums because she makes the best characters and is one of the best role players I've ever played with.
Mm-hmm. All right. I guess roll call real quick. I see Keaton's here. Vaughn's here.
Yes.
I am
Yeah.
here.
Luna?
I am here.
I am here.
I am here.
Hoshi?
I will not lose this cake eating contest.
Excellent. Everyone's here, so I think if you guys are all down, let me go ahead and explain the rules of how the fairy cake eating competition is going to play out. As you guys are ushered onto stage by the goblin attendant who does the pirouette, you see a couple of other goblins carry out these trays, these giant platters, and you essentially see cupcakes. That as you look at these cupcakes, they have, it looks like a 3-bearing frosting that's on them. Like a giant dollop of this frosting that's on top of these cupcakes. Which are about the size of like a muffin, more or less. So really big, decent sized cupcakes. And I have this figured out already. You guys will start out being able to eat a number of these cupcakes equal to your Constitution modifier. And any number of cupcakes that you want to eat after that in a minute, I'll need you guys to make Constitution saving throws. And you're going to take what's called custard damage.
Oh boy.
Because these cupcakes are also filled with custard. So basically, you have custard points, as I like to call it, which is equal to your health. And if you get not below 0, you physically cannot eat anymore.
Okay.
So, as the goblins just kind of go to present everyone with the platter of all these custard-filled berry cupcakes, they do the countdown. 3, 2, 1, go! And it takes you guys about 3 seconds to eat each of these cupcakes.
So I have a quick question because I'm a gremlin. Predacos is literally while he is eating these in primal savagery every turn.
Sure.
So yeah, that's a 1d10. Can I use that to help any roll? Because he's
not
literally
really gonna contribute anything. It'll put a flare on, but it's not really gonna help as far as being able to.
I was gonna ask because he basically has acid in his mouth, so he's eating cupcakes whole with the paper on them.
All right. So
I also had a quick question. I poured the tea specifically so I could dunk the cupcakes and eat them faster. Sort of like how that, I forget the guy's name, but the guy in the hot dog eating contest.
Oh yeah,
with the
like
water,
Kobayashi.
Yes. The same thing, except instead of water and hot dogs, it's tea and cupcakes.
For flavor, it'll just kind of be there, but it's not really gonna lend anything mechanically. So
Dang.
it'll be just like for flavor, literally coffee flavored or tea flavored cupcakes. So the first 6 seconds, you guys managed to wolf down your first 2 cupcakes fine. As you make your way to the 3rd cupcake, most of you are able to do that just fine. Sidara, I need you to make a con save for me.
I'd say 17.
17, you're fine. You managed to hold down your cupcake. As you make your way to the 4th, con saves from everyone.
Oh boy.
Right.
Oh fuck!
22.
Why does this game hate me?
As a reminder, Rhodey's not participating.
Yep. Alright, so Predicate, you take 5 points of custard damage.
Give me a second here. I have to start using my temporary hit points for this game.
Yeah. I'm also keeping track on my end, so if you don't need to adjust.
I might have missed it. So how many points in total do we have to take away?
You need to succeed on a DC 10 con save. So first round, everyone's good except for Predicate. Or on the second round, I say everyone's good except for Predicate, so he takes 5 points. Bringing it down to that much. As you make your way to the 5th cupcake, more con saves.
Save 12.
12.
You both pass.
Game.
I will not.
Why are you doing this to
fall.
me?
13.
Roll 20's being aggressive towards you. What the hell?
All right, so predicates, you take another 5 points of custard damage. Seventh cupcake. More con saves.
Natural 20.
Fuck.
Wow, I'm just gonna. Yep, another 5 points.
It makes sense though, considering he doesn't like sweets.
You take 3 points.
The T-strat is working.
9.
All right, so you take 2 points of custard damage. All right.
It also
Next
makes sense
round of
because he's eating.
cupcakes. Con save.
I was gonna say it also makes sense because he's also basically swallowing acid this entire
Ooh,
time.
Nat 1 on that one.
13.
Finally! Thank you!
There we
13.
go.
All right. Sola, you take 4 points of custard damage. Let's see. Stop, Satara. Predicate, you all pass.
So this is where I lost. Am I taking from my hit my point maximum?
Yes, it would be for your hit
Okay.
point maximum. So, next round of con saves.
Uh-oh. 7.
Oh, no.
Oh, that
My
nat
first
20 on
bit
the
of
other end,
damage.
though.
Oh no.
Oh god, that's not good.
Ooh, Duff, you take 8 points of custard damage.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage.
Sola, you take 7 points of custard damage.
Ooh. Oh, solo. Okay, never mind.
Yep, Sola takes a point. Sadara, you take 3 points of custard damage.
Ooh.
Predicate, you take 1 point of custard damage.
Still in this!
Alright, next round of con saves.
The last cupcake hit different. Hey, 20, we're back.
Nat 20! Thank you!
Nice.
Damn it.
You rolled intelligence there, buddy.
Oh, you did.
It's exactly.
Oh, yeah.
No. Wait. It's exactly the same score as my constitution. Both are
That's
3.
not a save.
You know, it's a dice roll. I'll allow it. I'll allow you to keep it. So,
Oh,
Thank
you. You're one of those DMs. I forgot if you were or not.
Sadara, it depends. I kind of flip-flop back and forth on it if I treat it like an actual physical die roll. So,
Yeah, that's fair.
if it's the same modifier, I'll allow it. So, Sadara, you take 2 more points of custard damage.
I just love the fact that you're saying they take custard damage. That just makes me laugh every single time.
Yep. Next round of con saves.
The most dangerous of all damages. Custard damage.
12. Okay, I'm still in this.
18.
23.
All right, everybody passes.
This is going to be a rough battle.
Mm-hmm.
Who will remain on top?
Well, that was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Going into your 10th cupcake. More con saves.
Nat 20!
15.
20.
22. Oh, I have not been this stressed in a while.
All right, round 11. Con saves.
Why are you stressed? This is a cake eating contest.
Because my character plays to win.
Oh no, that's a 9.
I should also stress that the last time I played a competition, the Goliath thought spin the bottle was competitive.
20.
Duff, you take 4 points of custard damage.
Oh!
Oh boy.
Or Duff,
Still
you
in
take
this.
4 points of custard damage. Everyone else passes. Let's see. Well, let's see. Let's do 4, 5, 6, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. Round 12. Con saves.
Oh, just barely 10.
15.
16!
Solo, you take 4 points of custard damage.
You know, you guys are doing a lot better than I thought you were.
Just a snarl from Predicots.
Strategy is Working.
How many points did I take? Sorry.
That was 4. So you
So
should
this
still
is-
be up.
This is nothing. I eat more with my father.
All right. 13th cupcake. Con saves.
Lucky number
Oh, no.
13.
9.
All right,
It's done me
Sadara.
well.
And that's it for
Sadara, you take
Predicots.
2 points of cupcake damage. Everyone else passes.
Even
You
Predicus?
end up- you end
Oh,
up with-
Predicates. Predicates, you take 5 points of cupcake damage.
Predicots literally just stands up, starts spitting out like cupcakes, and just leaves. He is very angry. Because that was exactly how much he
Alright.
had left.
Oh, rough.
No hard feelings, this
All
was
right.
fun.
Let's see. That was the 14th round. Sola, Daf, Sadara, con saves.
And then there were 3. 16.
23.
All right, you guys all pass. As you make your 14th.
I've been training all
15.
my life for this.
15,
14.
con saves.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Sadara, you take 6 points of custard damage.
Ooh. Okay. Still going. So good.
That was 15. That was 15. So the 16th cupcake con saves.
What do you know? 16 on 16.
16 on 16.
All right, everyone passes on that one. 17 con saves.
Oh no, 5.
10.
Oh no, 9.
All right,
Oh,
Doff, you take 1 point of custard damage.
ooh.
Sadara, you take 6.
I'm still in this.
All right. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 18th cupcake con saves.
15.
Ooh, 5.
Ugh.
Low damage roll, baby. Low damage roll.
Solo, you take 4 points of custard damage.
Ah! Just enough.
Oh,
She
Solo is out.
Yep, she puts the cupcake in her mouth, pauses, and then she gets up, steps away, and starts puking rainbows.
Ugh. Sadara, you take 5 points of custard damage.
Oh, you just watched Sindara try to put the cupcake in her mouth. It won't go in. And she just does a face plant onto the table. She's out.
Raises both his arms up. Cupcake still in his mouth. And...
But now here's the
Alright,
question:
so
is there
round
still a
19.
goblin going?
Hmm?
I was asking, is there still? I imagine there's just like one goblin.
I will have to go back and roll because I'm just so focused on how you guys are doing. I got sidetracked. But let's just see. Oh, there's one other person that's still going. He's barely hanging on though. 19th cupcake. Con save there, Duff.
Conflux eyes with this other contestant. Dips his cupcake and eats it.
You pass. He is barely hanging on by the slightest of it as you make your way to the last cupcake. One more set of con saves.
Right, here we go. 13. Of that 20 on the other side.
As we get to the end of the platters, the one goblin just oozes custard out of his mouth as he just keels over. And Doff, you are the winner of the fairy cake eating contest.
Pours himself one final cup of tea and just very politely takes a sip.
I want to
Yes, I
imagine
have
like
to-
where Praedykas is like sitting. There's a giant like U-shaped area from all of the acid he was using.
It
Hey,
turns out that the T-strat worked.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's right.
you could just watch Sakura with her face on the ground as a small puddle slowly just form around her face as she's storming up. Her face on the table.
I just imagine Domphus like, I won, stands up, turns around, immediately flops.
That is why we use strategy. I'm okay.
And
Who wants climb shotter?
as you relish in your victory, the goblin who was running the contest saunters up towards you. Congratulations to our fine draconic friend! And to the victor goes the spoils! And you see this very intricately frosted looking cupcake. That's in its own little special wrapper that has a bunch of swirls on it. And they present it to you. To the victor goes the spoils. This is no ordinary cupcake. This is a cupcake of invisibility.
Ooh.
Above game, yes. If you eat the entirety of this cupcake, you will gain the benefits of the invisibility spell for 1 hour.
That's really good.
Yes.
Is it, I assume it's base invisibility, not greater.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep, it functions like a potion of invisibility, so there you go.
Heck yeah. Well, I think I'm all cupcaked out for now, but I'm definitely going to enjoy this later.
You'll see Praedycon's literally just pouring a water skin over like his mouth and then spitting out as if he's trying to get water off, like sugar off his teeth.
Tastes like purple.
How's everyone else doing?
This is like the worst fruit I've ever tasted. There's too much sweetness. Let us get to the big top.
I usually love
Now,
sweet
finally,
things.
holy crap! Like, not gonna lie, I didn't think you guys could eat that much. That was almost kind of disgusting to watch towards the end of there.
No,
Right on,
cupcake.
friends! You best be on your way! As, Predicats, you actually recognize as walking past you as, the gnome on the loot that you saw earlier.
Mm.
Does that keep you?
Yeah, doesn't keep us.
No
Would
more
you-
cupcakes.
Would you like a cup of tea for the road? Just, you know, to try and wash some of that down.
Oh, thank you, but... I'm rather fine right here for now. I'm supposed to be here for now, but you go on. I will keep you from what you're supposed to be doing. You need to be exactly where you're supposed to be.
Well, I mean, I meant that more for the party as well, but of course the invitation was open invite.
I appreciate it, though. Thank you.
So would anyone in the party like a cup of tea to wash down the many, many cupcakes?
You just see a very weak, shaky hand lift up.
Dumph will pull out one of his adorable flowered teacups with 3D flowers, pour you a cup of tea, and hand it over.
She will gently sip it.
Sarah holds out her hand
He'll
and
pull
she
out.
looks at the teapots.
He will pull out another cup for you, pour it, and one for you.
She points at the teapot.
Hmm?
She points towards her teapot.
What about my teapot?
Kid, and what tea? As she tries to grab towards the teapot and drink from there.
Oh, no, I mean, here's your cup. Although I
Okay.
suppose if you need more, I could... He opens up the top of the teapot and hands it over. Just try not to burn yourself, it is pretty hot.
She slowly just pours in her mouth.
Yeah, it doesn't stop. You're getting a lot of tea.
She's still going.
I can change the type of tea if I have the proper ingredients, but I think we're with an Earl Grey right now.
And then she stops and hands it back towards you.
He'll take back his teapot, put the top back on.
Thank you.
Anything to wash out the taste of cupcake.
You know what? I think I am good with sweets for a while.
I want to say Predacast makes one spit. It still has acid in it. Burns like a bit of grass and just like, let's get going.
Tyra goes in her bag and pull out like.
Yes. Go on, friends. The big time event's about to start soon. As the gnome just kind of gingerly shooes you away.
We should get going then.
Tyra reaches in her bags and pull out like a crimson red lollipop and put it in her mouth and keeps walking.
All right. As you guys continue on forward, I assuming you're just gonna keep making the rounds.
Yeah, we're heading to where we need to go.
He's gonna look at the swans as we pass, but
All right. As you go to look at the swans, the enormous swans glide through the water here, pulling ornate wooden gondolas draped in flowers. The swans disappear into banks of silver mist as they wend their way down the river. A jetty extends ahead, at the end of which a waiting swan preens its feathers. And as you continue on, mist gathers at the banks of a shimmering lake. Near its center, a mermaid lounges in a giant bowl, singing a glorious, haunting song that captivates spectators on the lake shore. In response, the lake water coalesces into magical sculptures that roll around her as she performs.
Ooh.
Nope. I'm not getting on water. Nope. I don't feel like throwing up anymore.
We have enough time, right? Again, not quite sure how much time has passed, or...
Look, I would love to get on them. But after the cupcakes, that's not a smart idea.
That's true. Plus, I suppose we have a date, a very important date. The time to say hello, goodbye. We're late.
For a very important date.
Out of curiosity, who has the highest passive perception of the party?
I have
Not
a
me.
13.
Let's see, what do I have?
Passive
Well,
perception.
well, everyone figures it out. Let me just also say, like to boo you. Thank you for 5 subs. Gives the community to half the party.
Wow.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
12.
That list.
Oh yeah.
I have a 13.
Thank
I
you.
have a 12.
Hey, I'm on brand.
I have
Right
a
here,
15.
12. 15.
Apologies, I'm not saying that much, as Draco now unfortunately knows very well. Like around this time, I was like started losing my energy.
You're fine.
All right. As Vexa, as you begin to walk away, you see everybody that's kind of gathered on the shore, just kind of looking out to see this mermaid perform, and let's see. You hear kind of a burly Maswar says, "I can't believe a fish like that can sing that well. Doesn't seem possible." And then after a while, "Yeah, like a fish, he stinks." And then you hear at the very tail end, "Honestly, she would be better served on a dish than in that bowl." And you kind of hear the singing stop. And as you go to look back, you just see tears just kind of begin to fall off of the face of this mermaid as she jumps out of her bowl. A hush falls on the crowd as she begins to swim on down the river. And it seems like the mood's kind of turned a little sour at this.
Oh, that wasn't very nice. Poor thing's just doing her best. Do I like see where she's trying to swim towards?
With that perception, you see she's swimming down the river over here. It looks like she's swimming down past the big top.
So basically, one of two ways they can go.
Sure.
I'm sorry, but I have no choice. So you're saying she's swimming down by the river?
Yes, by the river.
Veska will take note of that. I mean, she's in her mind right now. The big top is priority, but she'll take note of that and inform the group. Perhaps at some point I should check on her, but we have a higher priority right now.
Yes, it's not important.
And continues walking.
All right.
There was something we could do to help.
Look, if we keep stopping for every single thing, we're just never gonna get what we need to do done.
But we didn't stop this time.
Yeah, we're learning, aren't we?
Meanwhile, Praedycons will look back to the back cabin and be like, as far as I'm aware, we have been given a quest from my queen. We will fulfill it.
I want so badly to cause problems.
No, please, Caitlin, do. I have missed Wick energy so much.
Yeah, same, honestly.
Well, with permission given.
Yes.
You notice Sola is no longer there.
Okay, where does Sola go?
With a very full and very sick tummy, she thinks she wants to go sit on a swan and just chillax for a bit.
Okay.
Oh no.
I know you went the wrong way.
I just imagine like we're walking and then we look one way, Solo's there, we look another way, and then look back, she's no longer there, and we just look behind and she's just completely 180'd.
Would Brennicus have been able to grab her before she got around?
Would I be able to grab her since I was in the back?
Hey, do you allow him to?
No, I demand a stealth check.
Okay, stealth check
Yay.
as opposed to everyone else's.
Not that I'm trying to be sneaky.
Embrace chaos!
No,
Not that I'm trying to be sneaky. Per se,
Caitlin, you
but-
need to understand. In my other game, that's my other bi-weekly game, I'm dealing with Bob, who will DM the DM to make stealth checks. So this is so much more refreshing.
Good.
All right, stealth checks. I guess if we're basing it off, unless everybody else wants to do a perception check.
Oh sure, let's have this hysterical.
Okay. I was gonna say I think our passives beat it out, but if you want to
Yeah,
do
my
active,
Not mine.
Yes, it will be
Oh, I see her.
active.
My passive beats it.
Yeah,
2
Brexus Rudy sees her. Doff sees her. You three see her.
Sola seems to have gotten turned around.
Sola, God damn it!
What?
We're gonna miss the show.
What show?
The big top. We're told that. Ah!
We got like 2 hours, don't we?
No, we only have 5 minutes.
Well, can't we just ride there?
We're right here.
Right.
You see the big tent right there? That's where we need to go.
Well, if you if you do wish to ride on me, it does take an hour to ride across the river around the entire carnival. You see, as the giant swan that's currently at the end of the pier is kind of turning and yelling towards you.
In avian, he just yells at him, "You stay out of this!"
I
Never.
I have a question. So since everyone's yelling and we now know where Sola is, may I make a attempt at something?
I was
What
about
is
to tip something too.
Yeah, what do you guys want to do? Or what do you two want to do?
I would say Praedycots literally walk up to them, with no sense of grace or anything, literally pick them up, Princess Carrie, and start dragging.
Oh, I was about to pick her up and put her on my shoulder and just start walking.
Yeah, no, he is literally just, I have more strength in my arms, just like, nope, you are coming.
Sola, do you resist this attempt to grab you?
You know what? She's getting a ride, so no.
Okay, opposing strength and or
No,
acrobatic-
she's getting a ride. She's fine with this.
Oh, you're getting a ride with them, not the ride with the swan.
Yeah, not with the swan.
Yep, Praedycots is literally just like, nope, you are coming with us. This is not negotiable. Like, there's nothing romantic because I know Princess Carrie is going to get a bunch of people be like,
no, you can absolutely imagine she still looks sick to her stomach.
yeah, no, it's just like, okay, no, just keep going, just rest. Okay, let's go.
Honestly, I just picture Sadara and Pettercat just like look at each other and say, I grab her legs, you grab her arms, and we just grab her and just
No,
drag her.
he just has her in his arms. He has enough strength for just that. He is just.
I got a 16 string, so I know I can carry her.
You have a 6-string strength. You could carry someone that's 300 pounds.
I know.
He has literally just picked them up because they are not resisting and is just going.
We both have the same idea at the same time.
Yeah, what I'm saying is you don't need to do it. We already have it. We're heading to the big top. Let's just go.
All right. So let me go ahead and set the scene for next session as you all feverishly make your way towards the big top. Right page here. The roof of this tent reaches toward the night sky in 3 swoopy peaks topped with spinning gold stars. Painted wooden panels on the tent walls whirl with a colorful motion, displaying vibrant circus performances. The sound of music and laughter drifts out through the canvas door. You hear a barker saying, "Step right up! The midnight hour! The big time extravaganza is about to begin shortly!" I assume you all make your way inside.
Yee.
All right, you all begin to make your way up. There's a bunch of like stadium benches that are set up around the outside of the tent here. You feverishly make your way towards a seat. Further back, there's a few more open seats. And as you find your place in the stands, the lights dim and a hush falls over the crowd. A second later, a spotlight illuminates a lithe elven figure sitting in a silver hoop, suspended above the center ring by silky ropes. The elf wears a dazzling suit of diamond-paned mirrors and a pair of butterfly wings. His scepter is topped with a spinning vane. Welcome, one and all, to this evening's extravaganza. I am Mr. Light. Prepare to be delighted! And that's where we'll end our session for the night.
Hey.
And you see this figure hanging from the ring as he's lowered down.
Yeah, no, I'm keeping the picture up just so even while we go out because hey, let's show up the good art.
Cute art.
But yeah, Kate, I know that some of us have to leave a little early because we go a bit late. So Caitlin, why don't you go first?
Hello, I'm CaitlinC37. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter, CaitlinC37, where I do art. Commissions are open, so if y'all want anything, just find me there. Also, vote for me. Go to said Twitter. Vote for me. The next round of fighting has begun. Do the thing if you haven't already.
Where's the link? I will vote for you.
It's in call text chat, and I am reposting the link into the Discord, not Discord, the Twitch. There we go.
Yep, call text chat. It's right above Charlie.
That being said, okay, Draco, go next.
Hey everyone, you can find me on Twitter at DMagnius. You can find me on Blue Sky as all one word, Draco Magnius. And you can find me here on Twitter as Draco_Magnius. I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and nope, Friday. I fumbled. Anyway, Monday I play Crosscode, and I'm pretty sure we're nearing the end of it. So you can catch me for that. Tuesday, we usually meet up when we're not here for party games or maybe some Baldur's Gate. We'll have to see what we're doing. Wednesday, you can catch me playing Wind Waker HD. We've just gotten to Dragon Roost Island, which is one of my favorite islands in the whole game. So come by to see that. Thursday, you can catch me and Deluna playing Dream Drop Distance, where, again, we're nearing the end of it. And we gotta save Sora, who's been abducted by the Order of Xehanorts. And
He's not-
last... Oops, sorry,
He's
go
been
ahead.
abducted and he's been put to sleep.
So, standard Sora fare. Well, the sleep part. And last but certainly not least, Friday, you can catch myself, Royal Hoshi, Broad and Rod, Onyx Locket, and yelling at me as they go through Odyssey, A Rhapsody of Fire. Our heroes are in the apocalypse. Well, apocalypsis. The Tarask, the Kraken, the Behemoth, and a Nether Dragon are causing chaos all over the whole of Thylea, and they have to figure out A, how to stop them, and B, actually stop them. So tune in to see what that's like. But that is it for me.
Pass the baton.
I'll
Can I
give
go?
it...
I need to go to bed.
All right, I will pass it to Deluna.
Normally, if schedule permits, you'll find me on Twist the Person's YouTube on Tuesdays for Power Rangers Cyber Strike. If you haven't watched last week's episode, do that. We had a Zord battle. It was awesome. We turned into a Megazord. I'm so happy.
Megazord combat.
And it's only 75% less Jake than it was before. Anyway, like I said earlier, find me on Twitter at Dylan1338. Find me on Blue Sky, Twitch, and YouTube at Dylan13. Thursday, like Draco said, we would find us on his channel for Kingdom Hearts stream Broad Distance. Realistically, I'm going to say we might finish that game on Thursday because we're on the last world. Depending on how, I'm gonna say depending on how well Draco does on the final boss, it might we might finish it next week, but it very possible finish it the week or this week. Why finish it next week? Mania weekend. You're gonna if you're on the MW Discord, you'll probably find me hanging out for the watch parties for WrestleMania. Those are gonna be fun. Hot tag to Choco because I am gonna go to bed. Have a good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night, Deluna. Hello, I'm Chalker. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube. ChalkerZombie101. You can find me here on Tuesdays, here on Burn Up Bones channel for Phases of Our Lives, and then earlier in the day for Power Rangers Cyber Strike, twitch.tv/twitchperson, schedule pending. Aside from that, I am in Multiverse Texas Wrestling on Fridays, Friday Night Flashbang, twitch.tv/Edward Bosco as Graven Allen. Saturdays, I am on Cryptic_Saigen's channel WDW, World Domination Wrestling, as both Tyson Slaughter and Marilyn Mayhem. Aside from that, for you MNW folk, I will also probably be around for the WrestleMania streams. I'm probably going to be hosting them, so enjoy for that. Next person.
Who you picking?
Say Hoshi.
There, Hoshi.
Hi, I'm Royal Hoshi. You can find me on YouTube, Twitch, and on Blue Sky as Royal Hoshi. You can also find me here on every other Tuesday on Burnout Vaughn's channel. as we play Feys Our Lives. And you can also find me on Draco's channels on Fridays as we do Rhapsody of the Rhapsody of the Odyssey of the Dragon Lord Suite. I know eventually I need to get my character art made for Rebecca character, which I was planning on using Caitlyn again, because I loved her work. So eventually I need to get that done. But yeah, that's all for me for now.
Milla, go.
Hello, I am Milla Ninja. You can find me Birdie Birdsite Milla Ninja at Blue Sky. I'll eventually hope to get back Milla Ninja at some point. You can also find me occasionally streaming on Twitch at Milla Ninja. Also, every other Tuesday night, you can find me at twitch.tv/Jake, where I go through Trials of Edos Legacy of the Dealbreakers Volume 2. I am trying to remember because my mind's just been in a blaze, but I've just been busy with like Adepticon stuff that was last 2 weeks ago, and Conquest and other stuff like that. But aside from that, yeah, not much else on my end. But thank you. Vaughn, take us home.
Yeah, hi. You've already found me here at twitch.tv/BurnoutVaughn. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube, Blue Sky at BurnoutVaughn, and on Patreon at Burnout's Bar, where I'm about to start trying to do some stuff. It's been a minute. I am trying to get more rewards out, but this week we have more No Love War Extra with myself and Tix Dixel, as well as Zako Duo, where we actually nope, got the weeks mixed up. This is Saved by Spell, where we go through Strixhaven. Look forward to it. There's a whole lot of stuff that's happening. We've been doing weekly actions that you don't know about, so get ready to see those resolved. And
I really like Strixhaven as a set and be interested in a campaign of it.
I'd also be interested to get Mixed Haven at some point.
Prepare to have your DM have to do a whole bunch of extra work and buy extra stuff from DM's Guild. I am literally the Shadow DM. I had to build actual stat blocks for encounters.
Oh.
Yeah, they dropped the ball because they wanted a quick buck. But that being said, I know who we're gonna raid because we've never actually raid. I don't think we've only actually raided them once before during Shoulder Personality. We are raiding Bracky. So what should our raid message be?
How about our quote of the session from El Robot?
Oh, sure.
It goes to Choco for "That's my horse."
Yeah, that's my horse.
Hey, that's what I was gonna suggest. That's my horse.
All right. We thank you all for coming out. We'll see you again in 2 weeks. This has been fun. We love you. Bye-bye.
Good night,
everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Da, da, da.